Hey everyone, this podcast is part of Story Mode, the podcast network of Gamefully Unemployed. You can support us and gain access to other great exclusive podcasts at patreon.com/gamefullyunemployed. That's patreon.com/GAMEFULLY unemployed, which is spelled like it sounds. Story Mode presents a 1980s fantasy adventure. Big Trouble in Tangoyand, Cashia. Starring David Bell as Disco Horse Jr., Abe Epperson as Arms McElbows, Robert Evans as Johnny Grenades, Maggie Mae Fish as Grendel, Cody Johnston as Morthos Wand Eater, Marina Reimann as Detective Slater, and Michael Swaim as Carmouth. Special guest role player Starline Hodge as special Patreon-created character Amblock. Hosted by Tom Reimann. Okay. Are you guys ready for some fucking fantasy?
Woo!
Some high goddamned adventure?
Neat.
Some fucking daring do and shit?
No. Oh, yes.
Alright, here we go.
Do-do.
Ha!
Do-do.
No, that I like.
Classic Irishman. Thing I can get down.
Something I can sink me teeth into.
There's nothing as stereotypically Irish as being a coprophile.
Alright. It is the year Fleebteen 86. In the kingdom of Tangoyand, Cashia.
Tango.
A powerful nation in the realm of Shane Blacknor.
Yay!
It's a good year to be wealthy.
Uh-oh.
Is there ever a bad one?
The French Revolution.
Yeah.
That's the one.
That was the one.
The richest few are the richest they've ever been in the history of the kingdom. Meanwhile, the poorest folk of the nation are more destitute than ever before. It's a real shit show. It's a decade of exciting new magic technology. People can listen to their favorite ballads anytime they want. Thanks to magic cassette tapes and magic compact discs. The most popular ones feature German troubadours singing catchy lyrics over magical artificial percussion. Carriages with gull wing and scissor doors are all the rage. Cocaine is everywhere. Only it's not spelled the same. It has more vowels and shit. People still shitting holes in the ground, though. It's not...
Well, good.
You haven't moved all that much.
Just like God intended.
You are more or less loyal subject of the kingdom of Tangoyand, Cashia. A strong nation ruled by the soft-spoken and doddering, but weirdly sinister King Reagan.
King Reagan. Is there an apostrophe between the EA and the GA?
Yeah, it's ye old Reagan.
Hello, Queen Mommy.
Oh, Queen Mommy. But yes. Anyway.
Anyway, Reagan is there.
Anyway.
King Reagan's famous personal adventurer, Fletch, a hero on permanent retainer at Woodhouse Palace,
Jesus.
has put out an open call for new adventurers in the area. It seems a werewolf bandit has been prowling around Dourwood Forest, robbing any merchant or traveler who passes through on their way to the palace.
Racial profiling.
Yeah, right?
It's Fleebteen 86. It's year of income disparity and just real disparate race relations. It's very
I just
very
can't
racist.
insert myself into this fantasy world. It's too imaginative. How could this happen? This would never happen.
How did we get here?
Wealth disparity? I don't see it.
It's more of a
Does
trickle
Warren
down.
Zevon's Werewolf in London exist in this?
Yes, but it's a
Some
beast
version
that
of it
kills
is.
everyone.
Right, I'm gonna have to add a set of that to my...
But it's literally a werewolf that everyone
Shut
kills.
the fuck up!
Who, me?
Thanks,
He
Vicky.
started it.
All right. Robbing any merchant or traveler who passes through on their way to the lower section of the city, which has been dubbed Plebe Town. So named because when King Reagan looks out of his rumpus room window, it rests just below his field of vision.
Believed it.
Okay.
The werewolf has been relieving his targets of their coin purses, their wagons, and the greater part of their faces.
And himself.
Because he's a fucking werewolf. King Reagan is especially distressed because his personal supply of sweet cakes and blood fudge is dwindling, and has been unable to be replenished due to the werewolf's terrorism.
I love you, man.
Wererism?
Wererism, sure.
Ooh.
All of you, for various reasons, have been feeling yourself pretty hard lately.
Nice.
I'm pretty
Tell me
sure
something that's new.
you can smoke a werewolf, or at least convince them to stop robbing people and eating most of their front heads. So you venture off to Plebetown to answer the call of adventure, and hopefully earn some money and some repeat gigs. Because everyone says working for King Reagan is the only guaranteed job in the kingdom. So you guys are starting out in Plebetown.
Oh my god.
Plebetown?
Plebetown. It's still considered part of Whithouse proper, which is the capital city of Shane Blackner.
Shane Black. Yeah.
But it's the lower section, if you get my meaning. It's the other side of the tracks.
It's the ass end.
It's the other side of the forest, as it were.
Excellent. My favorite.
My favorite too.
You guys are starting out in the popular gentleman's club, the Swollen Orb.
Yes.
It's a gentleman's club where all the important guild masters and business owners of Whithouse and Plebetown come to do their business deals. It's also where all the sellswords, private investigators, and loose cannons of Whithouse and Plebetown come to conduct their business. Basically, every business-related discussion in the capital city is held at the Swollen Orb, over several rounds of drinks, loud, magical music, and topless exotic dancers. The bathrooms are the nicest rooms in the building. Each stall has a fold-out mirror and a poster of Rush, which is a traveling group of musicians from the northern region. There's a special section of the pub reserved for adventurers, the LFG room, where you now find yourself meeting up with your fellow prospective co-workers. You're all sitting around at a table in the LFG room of the Swollen Orb because you've answered Fletch's call for subcontracted adventurers to deal with this werewolf, because he doesn't have time for that shit. So, why don't you guys go around the table and introduce yourselves?
Well, does anybody like some cocaine?
I have it.
Okay.
Are we already assembled into a group?
This is just
Like, have we been assigned?
Yeah, like
So we're waiting
Do
for...
I have to work with these assholes?
yeah.
pretty much.
Okay.
So no to the cocaine.
No, do I have to work with you assholes?
My character leans back in his chair. He's completely naked except for a very tight-fitting pair of underpants and a bandolier of grenades. He's filthy. He's clearly been living in and on the street for months, possibly years. His hair is dreadlocked and not in the sexy way. But he's almost like ethereally good-looking. Like 40 abs, and then like abs on those abs. You can see the abs pretty clearly even under his belt of grenades. He leans back in his chair and says, "The name's Johnny. Johnny Grenades. Gone by a lot of names. Jim Grenades. Jonathan Grenades. You may have heard of me.
I heard that one.
James grenades?
Now I gotta know,
That's his name.
what's your angle?"
Who's that fucking directed at? You're just saying it into the air.
You're just talking to the room?
I don't talk to one person at a time.
I see.
Like a grenade.
Like a grenade. My words are meant for everyone within a 15 to 30 foot radius.
Alright, well, I'm a little fucking rock gnome named Carmouth. Don't know what a car is, so don't ask me. I do spells. I'm afeared and the enemy of every deity, greater and lesser. My agenda is to rebel against all divine intervention, and I think a werewolf fits in pretty well with that. So we gotta put a stop to these shenanigans. What's a grenade?
So a grenade,
Find out soon.
it's like an
My
egg
character interrupts
that explodes.
his explanation.
Sounds delicious.
It is. What does she say?
Hey, my name is Gwendol Swink. You might know me. Yes, I'm
Indeed,
the
I don't.
half-dragon woman who put an ad in the newspaper for a bachelor. It didn't go over well. That's how you might have known me. Then she got very self-conscious, and then she looked down at her feet.
Your name is Brenda?
And then
You
she
mean her talons, her filthy talons?
Dragon
She knows. Yeah, it's
I
bad.
got one question for you and
What's
everybody
your
else who
angle?
happens to be sitting nearby. What's a newspaper?
Oh, could have sworn you were gonna go, what's your angle?
Yeah, we'll do it for a loop.
I'm Arms McElbows, and I feel like I can answer this one.
What? What's your name?
Arms. I have no hands,
Is that true?
as you can see.
You're running with that?
But let
Okay.
me.
You have no hands. All
But
right.
here, this is a newspaper. I have one, and he's reading the newspaper.
With his what?
with his elbows.
I got something better, you guys.
So like, the thing is, I don't have arms, or I have arms, but I don't have hands, but I have very long elbows, so it's all right.
You better do magic, motherfucker.
Long elbows. Arms McElbows. Nice to meet y'all.
How'd you lose your hands? Was it a blessing from the grenade guy?
No, I was just born that way.
That's a bummer.
So
Not
more
really.
depressing, yeah.
Have you seen my elbows?
Yes.
Very long.
Yeah,
very
we-
long.
We can all see them, yeah.
Just elbowing it.
Yeah,
up.
ouch. Ouch.
I got something better than newspaper. I pass out my screenplay to everybody. It just says untitled on the front, and it has my. Do we have emails? Does emails exist in this
No.
universe?
I feel like I know
So
this
like my
character.
mailing address is on it.
Sure.
Your P.O. box.
You really fucked
Get a
this
load
one
of
up.
this.
No, it's not a P.O. box. It's a
your
E.O.
Raven's
box.
Roost address.
All right.
They're like a set of map coordinates where to send messenger birds.
Okay. Right now the screenplay just says untitled by Disco Horse Jr.
I knew your dad back in the old country.
Really?
He was a fine disco horse, that disco horse senior.
I'm also a dragon, by the way. A dragon person.
A lot of fucking dragons.
I also have a mustache, a Hawaiian shirt, and leather pants.
I speak Draconic.
Hawaiian.
So if you want to talk
Yeah, oh
shit
yeah.
on the others, come to me.
You speak Draconic?
I do.
Oh, my man. All right.
And what are these symbols on this paper thing?
It's a whole adventure, really.
What is all
Oh
this?
boy, it's a whole thing. I don't think we have time to teach you to read, boy.
I've never heard of this reading.
Oh, now we gotta start even further back.
I'm not going to teach you the concept of reading.
Yeah.
What else?
All right, who are you
else
with your
we got?
gravelly voice?
Hi, I'm Ambla.
Ambla?
Ambla, but I prefer to be called Am. Just keep it
Am.
short. I'm real smart. I'm a big old nerd, and my social skills are a little weird. But I'm here to make some money, have an adventure. Let's do some things. It'd be cool.
Good to know your bluff.
Am.
Cody, you wanna go?
Oh, I know what they say.
My name is Morthos Wandeater, and I'm here to kill this monster
Is
by
that why
any
your
means
throat's so
necessary.
sore?
And end of introduction. And he does a little bump of coke.
Hey.
What do you got there?
Yeah, you got more coke.
It's gone now.
Okay.
To my brain.
I love cocaine.
Same.
Save!
Same.
Oh! Where did you go?
Can I get some of the Coke? I just want to like. Pop.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I take some and put it in a little. In a
A
little pouch.
server
It's
kind of
not
ducks by
narratively
your,
exciting for us to all do coke.
a server kind of ducks by your table and says, "You know, we have fabulous bathrooms for just this activity." And he walks away.
I'm not doing it. I just keep it. Like I keep it and put it in a little pouch.
He just nods like, "Oh, I know." Sure, you're not doing it.
You see at the end of the table, there's a woman. She's the hottest woman you've ever seen. Charisma 20. She's a
shit.
bombshell blonde with a big, like, curly mohawk. She's wearing studded leather pants, leather belt, steel-toed engineer boots with cleats with a switchblade in them.
Oh man.
Nice.
Studded leather jacket, fingerless gloves, everything. Over a midriff shirt and some mesh. Lots of mesh.
My character is looking at this character and just seething. Just seething.
She's also got she's got piercings in her ears, choker necklace, all that stuff, aviator sunglasses. She says, Slater, I'm an action hero. Otherwise known as a paladin, but they're all pussies. I don't care about I serve the god James Hetfield. He doesn't give a fuck what I do.
Heck yeah.
Nice.
Oh, I'm a half a demon. I should have mentioned that.
You said intro over. Your time is done.
But do you like
Follow-up started. Follow-up over.
Half a demon, huh?
And just
40%.
Nice.
Yeah.
just so we cards on the
I'm
table.
a tiefling.
Cards on the table, folks. I don't mind what you do, but if you do me an injury, I will crush you. I will ruin your name, and I will salt your fields.
I got one problem with that, which
I
is
don't own fields. It's fine.
as part of my religion, I have very strict rules about how I can fight. And that rule is, I only throw grenades. So there's really no way for me to know that I won't hurt you, or anyone else here.
Well,
Because that's just how grenades work.
I guess we'll find
As my
out.
master said, that's just how grenades work.
When did your master get blown up?
He wasn't blown up. He was...
What's your religion called?
Not to stray.
Ironically imploded.
He went inward instead of outward, which is
Grenadier can't
Nirvana.
die from his own grenades.
Good.
I feel like you could die from your own grenades.
Isn't the phrase hoist on their own petard literally about dying from your own grenade?
No, it's about a guy named Petard, and he liked to pick people up and put them places.
Captain Jean-Luc Petard.
Yeah, he just got hoisted like
Damn it!
petards here.
I was gonna make that fucking joke. I fucking hate you, Swaim.
It would have changed everything for you.
Yeah, hoist
Your life would have come together.
Everything was looking up for me.
Okay.
Oh, one more. I do more cocaine.
How much more
You hear the server call from the back, "My man!" Okay, so the bartender walks over to you guys. He's kind of a gruff-looking human,
Nice.
little on the short side, bald, bearded. He looks kind of like Bob Hoskins.
Nice.
Heck yeah.
So he comes over and he's like,
Shane Black.
"So you guys are answering the one ad, huh?"
Oh, yeah.
The werewolf.
That would be accurate.
What's your angle, guy?
All right.
My angle.
He always asks that, don't worry about it.
Sure. I mean, I see lots of people coming here, behaving like yourself, maybe not dressed like yourself. But everybody's here to adventure, right? Everybody here seeking fame or fortune, whatever, I don't care. Anyways,
Love,
Justice.
vengeance.
that's an odd one.
Get my screenplay read.
What's a screenplay,
It's an
friend?
autobiography. It's about my life.
Is there a chapter on where you got that dope shirt?
Yeah. Yeah, there is.
Maybe I should read that.
Yeah, here I handed one.
My life's goal is to invent a miraculous new medium that would give his screenplay a reason to exist.
I can get behind that, friend.
But first, let's kill this wolf.
Sure. He rolls up the screenplay and tucks it into his pants. Like, all right. So you're all here because you're answering Fletch's ad for subcontract adventures, which is he's permitted me to act as his proxy. So I'm gonna tell you guys what the deal is.
Quick question. Proxy. What is?
And what's
It means I speak for Fletch, and then by extension the king.
And what is your name, sir?
My name's Bob Hoskins.
Big fan. Big fan.
Oh, thank you.
Pleasure to meet you.
Yes.
I mean, of your terrace and such.
Sure.
I love your terror.
I do cocaine.
That's his character saying that.
Sorry.
Notice you're all getting along fine with cocaine. We have
Somebody had to.
terrific bathrooms in which to do it.
Nope.
Or you can just do it here at the table. That's fine.
Does that mean if the bathrooms are for cocaine, does that mean I can just pee here?
No, you pee and shit outside. The bathrooms are for cocaine only.
What if that's a little late?
Are you saying
All right. Calm
I'll, tell
down.
you what,
it's already too late?
That's what that is. All right.
I'll subtract that from your earnings. For Fletch. So that'll be a cleaning fee for me, sir.
Not the first
Earnings.
time you've befouled our party with your
I'll ask you questions
You know,
later.
I'm going to ignore the rest of your questions and just move
Please do.
forward for the sake of
Yeah.
Please.
Big fan.
Thanks.
getting through what I have
Thanks,
to say.
Bobby.
Okay, so I don't know if you guys are from around here or anything, but basically there's one road in between here and Upper Woodhouse, or Woodhouse proper as most folks call it. And that's the road that cuts right through Dourwood Forest. Now normally Fletch's Dourwood Highway Patrol, or DIPS, keeps the road relatively safe of monsters and banditry and whatnot. But this werewolf showed up a couple of weeks ago, and it's just been confounding all their patrols. It seems to know where their stations are, where their patrol routes are, and nobody from the city will come in and help because they're all superstitious and dumb. All scared of werewolves for some reason, I don't know.
Ever thought maybe that werewolf might be working with those people? Seems to know an awful lot about what their inner workings are.
Well, we solved it. That's
That's a wrap.
Nice.
Everybody hit the showers.
Let's do some cocaine.
Detective Slater the 10th, or Slater X.
It's probably
Detective is her first name.
that old man what's been trying to
It's a family
scare people away because he's building an amusement park in the woods.
Oh.
solved it again.
Oh.
Does he
Do
answer?
you guys need me to keep talking, or
Does he answer?
So you want us to
No?
kill some dogs? Is this what's going on?
one very big?
Because I can kill some dogs.
I'm not getting paid to solve a mystery. I'm just getting paid to pass along the information to you.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter to you if we reveal the identity of the werewolf, even if we just kill it in wolf form.
Doesn't matter to
Still
me.
get the money. Okay.
Sure. Again, I'm going to ignore all of your questions until I'm. So this werewolf's been hitting carriages as they come through, mostly tradespeople, taking everything they got, eating everybody's face, leaving them there in the road. So Fletch wants you to put a stop to this werewolf. If you can, you'll be handsomely rewarded for it.
We're on the chase,
How much?
Chevy.
That's between you and Fletch. Guaranteed to be worth your time, though.
Wait. As his proxy, you can negotiate a fee?
I'm only his proxy to a point.
We have to do the shit. Come back, shite.
Yes.
Do come back.
Come back.
And then negotiate our fee?
You forgive me for being cautious, but a lot of times we get in people who are just kind of playing an adventurer.
Look, I know in Shane Blacknor it's very standard to just write a contract on a napkin or what have you. But I need some accountability here.
Can we get like a couple of potions or something to like help us along?
Or some cocaine?
You can have as much cocaine as you want.
Oh yeah, I'm also very high charisma. Can we charisma Bob Hoskins, like, to check if, like, is there a negotiation check?
I'm gonna charisma the group.
Like, I gotta believe Bob Hoskins has
We're
the
all
ability to give us a
indebted
little
to
more.
you.
Sure, you can try.
I want to try.
I'll try.
Yeah, you should try.
Oh, yeah.
20.
My charisma's
I am
really
not
low, so
hoping you guys can do
charismatic.
This is a
Mine's
dangerous
14.
task, and I don't know these people. I want to be sure I can be as prepared as possible. I want 50% now and 50 when the job's done.
Well, that's not happening.
All right. Do 30%. 30-70. No, not that too.
No, that's not happening.
Can I try to charisma check on the group? I gotta.
With what
I'll say
goal?
my thing.
For what
Look.
purpose?
Now I know this isn't standard, but this guy's got a good face, trustworthy face,
Who
and I got
framed Roger
one motto in this world, and that's always trust a man's face when he's asking you to kill someone if he says the money comes later, but you think he's probably legit.
Oh, so you're rolling on his side to convince us
Yeah.
to not want
No.
three,
Not bad, that
motherfucker.
worked.
All right. And for my attempts, I'm literally just asking for tools, potions, anything that... I mean, it's in your interest. You want the werewolf dead. I got a 17 plus 2 is a 19.
Nice. Good roll.
I may be able to secure you guys with some potions for the
Hacha!
journey.
Do I need to roll for cocaine?
That's me catchphrase.
Yeah, just have
Cocaine?
cocaine.
No, like get more
It's
cocaine
blue
from this
cocaine, you
person.
guys. The lick of sticks. Valentines are perfect.
Where and when was the first attack?
It was about 4 miles up the road. Maybe about 2-3 weeks ago.
How far is that from the nearest station? Cop-wise.
No.
I'm not
Ligament?
precisely sure. They usually keep them about every 2 to 3 miles.
I
And
got
it's
it.
about 20 miles between here and Upper Woodhouse.
What? How do you know it's a werewolf? How do you?
Tufts of
How do
fur
you
at the
know?
scene, and people's faces being eaten. Also, we've been hearing lots of howling.
So no one survived. No eyewitnesses. to
Oh,
a
no.
werewolf attack. Is it only the face they're beat?
As
Specifically.
far as I know.
All right.
We all know
I
how much
gotta see
werewolves
some-
hate faces.
I gotta see some of these bodies. That's all I'm getting at.
Can you get werewolves from werewolves? Like if you're bitten?
I'm pretty sure that's how it works, yeah.
So
That's the
we might be werewolves, is what I'm saying.
By the end of this, yeah.
Oh no!
Well, if you are right now, that may be useful to you. I don't know.
I'm
If
not
it
a
helps you
werewolf.
track
I'm
werewolves.
not a
It's- I mean, that's none of my business if you are or aren't, friend. I mean, you don't need to lie on my account.
All right.
I'm just a humble cocaine and titty merchant.
I do cocaine.
Can we get a small vial of silver powder?
No.
Or little pieces?
I was gonna
No.
ask, but do we know in this universe are they susceptible to silver? And when I say this universe, I mean that not game breaking.
That's what they say.
Do you know
Okay.
anyone who has silver jewelry that you don't like?
There's a fellow hanging out up front who's selling what he says are silver weapons because he knows where people are responding to this
Right,
call
right.
today. You can check with him. I don't know that I trust the look of him.
No, I was more wondering about like earrings, something I could easily grenadeify.
Like a bunch of
Move around
earrings.
the place. I don't.
You don't know any rich old ladies?
Not in Plebe Town, sir.
You asked about the first attack, right? Yeah. Where and when was the most recent attack?
A day ago.
Same area?
About 4 miles down the road.
Well, I think we better head 4 miles down the road.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I'm down.
Alright,
Let's
anybody
zip
here at
line.
this table know how to track?
Oh, yeah.
Nope.
I've been tracking since the day after I was born.
I don't mean drugs. I mean,
Track
I'm
is
a
track.
Also, are there,
race. Yeah.
are there resources
I'm
in
the
town
silver
we want to avail ourselves of first? Is there, like, does anyone want to buy silver weapons?
I
Do we
have
have-
33
do we have
gold.
money?
I got-
Or interact?
I got-
You should have money.
I don't
Appraising.
have any money.
I've got 140 gold.
Oh yeah, where's my money?
Do I have money? Set money?
It's in a pot at the end of the rainbow.
Yeah. I'm going to do a persuasion check.
You have to say what for.
Well, yeah, well, I got
Oh, okay.
7 again. I can track it. Don't worry.
Oh,
You do not believe what he says.
I know all 3 kinds of tracks: human, tall human, and snail.
so that roll was not to see if
The
you
big
could track,
three.
but if you could lie about
No, I
tracking.
absolutely can't track. I was just
Yeah.
lying, yeah.
Even the parts that he said, which were clearly lies, you don't believe. Like you don't even.
you think they're true?
You don't believe he could even track snails. I mean, the fact that there's only 3 types of things to track is obviously a lie, but you also don't believe the things he says within the lie.
I mean, I just got to throw this out there. I don't know any of you, and you don't know any of me. But it seems to me if someone's got to be bait, it's got to be handless over here, right? He's got no hands.
Oh yeah.
But look at my elbow.
I say we butter him up good, we leave him in the woods, we circle around, and we see what happens.
Now,
I'll
what kind
beat
of
you to
butter?
death with these elbows.
What kind of butter?
You're on some other level, man. Whatever butter we can find.
Yeah, what's your angle?
I feel
What's
like,
your angle? That's really boils it down like a potato. What's your angle?
I feel like if we use clarified butter, it's not going to work as well as if we use like a normal butter. And I know that there's going to be more of the clarified butter because it's getting into the warm season.
Alright.
But I feel like if it gets rancid, that's what's going to draw in the wolf.
There's that organic place that carries ghee now. We'll get some ghee.
No, you don't want the ghee. That's in the milk
okay,
fat.
all right.
It's going to spoil
God
it.
damn
It's
it.
not going to spoil
Didn't she use like something bloody?
Are we going with the bait? Because I like that
beat
plan.
the shit out of Carmouth.
Okay, does he attack?
I don't
Should
think
we roll with
we
that?
can make these kind of decisions until we like investigate more,
Yeah.
Oh, tactics?
or like look,
Yeah, let's go. 'cause
go
we
4
should
miles
go
down the
along.
road.
Yeah.
Check out these.
Yeah.
I'm chaotic. It occurred to me
I
and it
hold
sounded
on.
like a good idea.
I hold off my first elbow volley, and
Oh, you are attacking.
no, I hold it off.
He doesn't.
I'm like fisticuffs, but I don't have
Fun to
cuffs.
see, and if he gets hit, that's less
Elbow
for the treasure.
Yeah. Your elbow dude.
Pentacuffs.
We should put like
Then
some
we just head
kind of
into
like
the
a
woods?
leather boxing glove type thing, but just like without the thumb on your elbow, so you can hit people with, fill it with ball bearings or something.
I definitely have drawn a hand on.
Oh, I
my
thought it would be a
wrist.
frowny, angry face. So
Oh.
Yeah, I was hoping for
I
a
love the
frowny
mental
face.
image of your character getting up in the morning to do boxing training and like cracking eggs with his elbows under the glass and then
So good at it. So good at
Hey,
it.
do me a favor, friend. Tie your shoes. I want to see
Oh,
how that goes for you.
Well, I think that's ableist.
Don't listen to this mean motherfucker.
Who wants to go down the road to check out the
I say we go down the road.
Let's go.
Can I quickly yank the guy, the bartender aside, and just ask him a little more aggressively about the cocaine situation?
You can have as much coke as you want, friend.
All right, give it.
Yeah.
Rivers of coke.
He deposits.
I don't want you to give it to me. I want to take it aggressively.
He deposits a reasonable amount of cocaine in your hand.
What are we talking?
Well, what's reasonable to you?
Like an 8-ball? Like...
Yeah.
Sure.
What if a couple of us go and talk
Excellent.
to some of the people who may have lost loved ones to this werewolf and see about where they tended to, go, see what they have in common, if anything.
No, the
And
less
the rest
than-
of us go try to track.
I was gonna say there's enough to split up. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go in the woods and look around.
I guess I'll talk.
I'll go with you, yeah.
Okay.
Can we do a charisma sound off? I'm 14.
20.
18.
12.
15.
Shouldn't I feel like the most charismatic 4 should be in the town group?
Yeah, I'll stay in
You're right.
town and interview some people.
Is that you, me, and Dave? What's
No, I'm going off into the woods.
15 plus 3?
All right, well, you come with us because he refuses
Okay.
to not go into
Alright.
the woods. So.
No, I want to go into the
Plus
woods.
Yeah, I
I'm
said you
saying
refuse to not go into the woods.
So who's coming
We're
with me?
staying in town.
Gotcha.
Oh no, not you.
Me? I got a high charisma.
You could
Are we
have
splitting
fooled
up the
me.
And I don't take cocaine.
Very low.
That's
Yeah, wait
true.
a second.
Just
Is it-
laudanum.
Is it a good idea to split up?
Are we splitting up?
Yeah,
No.
all of
I
us
don't
together,
think
we don't
so.
need that. We will get much more done if we split up.
Just gotta take this fucker down.
Yeah.
Are there
Why don't we go into the woods
Go.
and make a reverse mating call for a werewolf? So
A
that
reverse
it wants to
mating
be, Yeah,
call?
so it wants to be our friends.
Like howl
Look,
at it?
Team Woods, figure out your shift. We'll be in town just gathering
let's
information.
go.
Let's also not make a mating call and then he'll show up expecting there to be someone for him and then there won't be anyone
He'll
for
be
him.
extra
You know, werewolves have barbed penises. You don't want that.
They're locked in.
So I have to ask you a question.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
They face away from each other and they stand there for a while.
Does my dog history give me a better sense of how to get this werewolf?
You think it does.
Okay. Guys, I have a dog history that'll
Dog history.
probably
Dog
make
history.
me better at getting this werewolf. So
You mean in town?
You mean
I'm just saying, put me in that woods, and I know
Put you in
I
the
know how to get that werewolf there.
Well, could we run it this way? Could you just, I don't know the flow of the DM, but like, could he say, this isn't in character, could he say, how much do I know about werewolves? And then do a roll, and then you decide how much he
You
knows?
sure can.
I think
Okay.
you should do that.
Yeah, how much? All
Personally.
right. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Werewolf.
Because I want to know all the rules in this universe
Thank you for
of
making that
werewolves.
reference.
What do I roll for that? Is that wisdom
Yeah.
or intelligence?
Right next to the
movie?
mic.
What is werewolves doing?
What we do in the shadows?
Oh, yeah.
Werewolves?
Yeah,
it's
what
from,
we do in the
What We Do in the
shadows.
Shadows.
Oh yeah.
Not good.
Just
3.
Real bad.
Not
You-
good. Real bad.
They're making.
You feel like you know something about werewolves,
I've heard of dogs.
but you
Good
can't.
job.
You can't light on a single detail with any certainty. Like the details keep changing in your mind. Every one of them seems absolutely true to you.
Would I know stuff about werewolves? I have like all the intelligence, wisdom person.
What's your proficiencies?
Proficient in Arcana.
Oh, I have animal handling.
Investigation.
Wait,
Shields.
Pertinent.
That's more to train a dog.
is it not based on like the trait, or it's just based on the proficiencies?
What are the traits do you have?
Because I'm like high intelligence, high wisdom, and like animal handling and nature. Like,
Try a nature knowledge check.
okay,
Cool.
16
Yeah, dang good.
plus 3. So
Yeah. So you know that werewolves basically work the way that they work, that you know werewolves work. You know that if you get bit by a werewolf, you turn into a werewolf.
when's the next full moon?
Are we confirming silver?
You're not sure.
We're not sure when the next full moon
Oh
is.
yeah. Are the only moon
tomorrow.
on the full moon? Is that
It's a good question.
true in this universe?
I mean,
Does
That's a
he
good
know?
question. I actually don't know when full moons are.
How often
Would I
are
know
these?
though? Like as a wizard? Would
wouldn't I know when a full moon
But
is?
also, we don't need to track them if it's like 20 days till
Yeah,
the next
right,
one. We can just chill
Hey, yeah, Roger Rabbit guy. What,
out. I was like, who's this cartoon fella? I want to hear from him.
how often are these attacks?
Well, the first one was about 3 weeks ago, and we've had, gosh, a dozen
3 weeks
Every
ago.
couple of days.
So,
every couple of days.
So it's not moon related.
well, I was gonna say if it was, the last attack was 3 weeks ago, that's the last full moon.
That was the
That's
first,
the first
attack.
That's the first attack.
Yeah.
They've been happening.
So they're
Oh,
Maybe they're stabbed.
So
this is
what,
kind of
anybody-
like this is a different kind of werewolf.
3 weeks ago. Anybody new come into town? In particular?
That's when I came into
You
town.
know what?
I was actually gonna do, if I may, can I do a history check? Because I have a high history of the area.
Sure.
Because I was wondering the same thing, like, oh, one, never mind. But like, were there big changes in regime or anyone coming into
Got
town?
a
Hot take, it's
plus
not a
3.
werewolf.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like,
What do you want to know?
I want to know about this town. Do I know about this town?
Yeah, it's the capital city of the kingdom.
Okay. Well, I just made a history check, and I too am curious. Or should it,
History
what does
check.
investigation do
House tree.
specifically for me?
Like when you're investigating something, your ability
Commit
to
to it.
interpret clues and stuff.
Cool. Okay. In that case, I'll save that for later. So I guess I'm wondering, is there anything I notice that, based on my knowledge of the town, that seems out of the ordinary or
No.
of note? Okay.
Nope.
I got one question for you.
Oh, God. What's the angle?
How would you describe your perfect Sunday?
Bob Hoskins sighs heavily.
Like nuts, fudge, what are we talking?
We should probably go to
I
the.
grabbed you.
Caramel.
Let's find some
Maggie,
wolves.
what's
Yeah.
your name?
All right, guys.
Let's get some wolf bells.
Grendel, I'm Slater the 10th. You wanna come with me and talk to some people? Maybe figure out what's going on. You seem to have a good head on your shoulders. You got some grit, and you're together.
Carmel
Very
toddles
shit
after
levels.
that.
Also,
Don't forget me and me fucking silver tongue!
Who could?
you got some grit. Also in your teeth.
Yeah, no, I meant like in your teeth. It's like
None of us brush and we all
opened my
stink, it's the
large mouth.
1200s.
I'm happy.
she hands you a toothpick.
Something in my teeth.
Yeah, oh, but you're nice too. I got a pretty good eye for people, and
Thanks. I just want to say earlier when I started angry at you, it's about me and not you, and I know that, and I'm working on it, and it's about my
it's always
insecurity
about you,
and
isn't
not
it?
you.
I'm used to it.
You can't
I'm used to it. My family's had enemies for as long as I can remember. Everybody, every Slater who's become an action hero has been given the name Detective. It's a family name. We think, in the past, it's rumored our family has roots in another plane. But we tend to not do well with collateral damage. So I gotta warn you guys ahead of
I
time.
don't think
You
Slater
and
was
me,
in
Johnny Grenades, might be a bad
He's got
mix.
grenades. He's
Yeah.
got them everywhere.
Usually,
Well,
No,
Johnny's
that
coming
one's
with us,
and he
right?
can't read.
No,
Slater the Ninth was blown up along with half of the.
He's got
A
grenades
village.
and he's got them everywhere.
That's the way you want to go. Now, I know you seem like you've got an anxious thing going on here. I'm going to tell you something my master told me. Every person
That's how it
is either the shell of a grenade, or the detonator of a grenade, or the hexagen explosives in the center of the
Now
grenade,
me dog was a fucking pin if ever there was one.
or the
We're
pin.
Or
never
the
gonna
pin.
get things done.
Now everybody's
This is the worst
gotta
group
make the decision
ever.
for themselves what part of the grenade they want to be.
Can you guess who's on Kratom yet?
So Bob Hoskins clears his throat pretty loud and says, "So, do you guys need anything else from me?"
No, we're good. I thought we were outside interviewing people in the town.
How do we contact you?
I'm trying.
Back here.
I was grabbing her and trying to leave.
And I ran after you.
Yep.
I'm trying to get out of
all
this
right.
room.
We leave. We leave.
No, I casually follow them out.
Should we head towards the forest?
Yeah, let's charge boldly into the forest.
So it's
Alright, Forest Boys.
Now,
Arms struggles with the door.
I
No,
open
no,
the door.
no, no.
I hold the door for him.
Let him do it. He'll get stronger.
Yeah, he's like,
Oh my god.
why did you go first? I want to do
Hold
it.
on. I think I got it. I got it. Here we go.
I
That's
believe in
everybody's
you,
leaving?
Arms.
Hey, good job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real good.
Him and him are going to the woods to look around.
Who's going to the woods?
Yeah.
Everybody on this side of the table but Michael.
Fucking Wand Eater. What's your first name?
Marthas.
Martha.
I thought it was Jack or Juck or something. Okay.
No, it was in the emails, but
I wanted to have a.
I like this
And
one
then the
better.
other four are interviewing people in town.
Yeah. Okay, so everybody's leaving kind of at more or less the same time. What is everybody's Oh, you don't know.
We're gonna get jokes coming out
Actually,
the
I'm gonna go with them to the woods.
Okay, you're gonna go with them to the woods. What's everybody's passive perception check?
16.
Yeah.
On the way outside by a point.
Minus
a
2.
point of cocaine.
12.
Uh-oh, don't know.
I think it should be. It's 10 plus your
Where's it
dex.
listed?
Where,
Wait, it's Dex. It can't be Dex.
Oh, it's wisdom. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
it's wisdom.
It's
10.
10 plus your wisdom.
Mine's 12.
Mine says passive wisdom perception.
Your passive perception check.
Is it this number here?
Yeah.
Yes.
12.
Yeah. 10, sir.
11.
12.
No, I'm going to be Scottish
All
for
right,
a while.
who has higher? Who has 10 or higher? All right, everybody with their hand raised as they walk out of the swollen orb.
Just grenades.
Notice a man sitting in one corner of the room,
Notice the shit out of that man.
Yes.
getting a lap dance, a vigorous lap
Hell
dance,
yeah.
No!
and he's just weeping uncontrollably.
Yes!
From which orifice?
He's just blubbering from his eyes,
Okay.
I've done that before.
from possibly his anus. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just the boogers and tears and just very undignified, just crying while this exotic dancer is just going to town on his lap.
Excuse me, are you a wolf?
God.
What age and how well dressed?
I did,
About middle aged, about maybe late 40s.
So you look like, because you talked about the upper,
He's
we're
kind
in
of
a
he
stratified
looks-
society. Is
he
he
looks
from
like
the
a blue
Uppies or
collar
the
guy.
Goonies?
He's from the Goonies.
He's from the Goonies.
I mean, this looks like par for the course to me.
He looks he looks blue collar.
So he's just.
I go to him.
I don't
talk
even.
to him,
Honestly, my
I
character
just-
doesn't care about this.
Yeah, mine wouldn't either. It's like, alright.
Johnny Grenades is out the door.
I rolled a 16.
Beat the
I'm
shit out of
talking
him
to
with my elbow.
I
Rolled a
kinda-
16 for what?
I was going to tell you guys once they stopped talking. Persuasion. I want him to talk to me. So I go up there.
You don't need a roll. Just gonna talk to him.
Yeah, but I want him to talk. He's crying, so I want him to.
Just talk to him.
Well, fine.
We'll see if there's a roll that's needed.
Alright.
That's your deal, bub.
Well, it's made if it's needed.
Sure.
I slip the dancer a few gold pieces and say, take a break.
I guess. Hey!
I sit down.
Bring her back!
She'll be back. What's wrong with you?
Whoa, nothing matters.
Nothing matters. Why don't you?
And it
come
doesn't
talk
matter
with
that
me?
nothing
Want me
matters.
to buy you a beer?
Okay.
Alright. I buy him a
He
beer.
relents, you buy him a beer.
I follow. I'm just listening.
He's just
Yeah.
listening.
I'm like suicide.
He's like very wary. He's still like kind of like sniffling into his beer, but he's very
Yeah.
wary of the dragon person that's next to him.
Sounds like a man who could use a grenade.
Don't worry about
Did
her.
you say
She's
he's
one of the
very
nicest
werewolf?
people I've met. She seems very, very. She's not gonna hurt you, man. What happened? You look like you've been through some shit.
In between his tears, he tells you that his he tells that his young son Timmy, we'll say,
Little Timmy.
little Timmy.
One of my sons was Timmy.
Maybe
One
it's the
of
same
them?
one. We'll never know.
Oh man.
Oh shit!
Wild.
It's real mind fuck.
Hold on, did all of your children die?
No comment.
Your character and mine have a lot in common.
Yeah.
More of my parents died and cousins and all that shit.
All right, so he
Vengeance
tells
is
you
good.
Yep.
that his son, little Timmy, was playing near the woods
Timmy.
2 days ago and vanished. Doesn't know where he is.
No.
And nobody cares because he's just a blue-collar guy from Plebe Town. And plus everybody's got their hands full with the werewolf.
Hey, we cares.
Well, I'm an action hero. This is what I do. Tell me all about Timmy. Tell me, was he the type to? Does he know how to survive in the wild at all?
No.
Know anything about how to eat berries and stuff?
No, he's a pretty stupid child.
How's your tongue?
Was he, what was he wearing last time you saw him?
Fucking rags.
Backwards
Fucking rag.
Backwards rags, boxes for shoes.
Alright.
God.
When
Little newspaper hat said Captain Timmy on the side.
He sounds fucking adorable. I gotta say.
did he have a place in the woods he liked? Did he have any?
I don't fucking know.
You don't know it's your son,
I don't
man, but
understand
all right.
what's in
So, whereabouts in the woods did you last see him?
I'll answer Cody's question.
Okay.
11.
I didn't hear it. Yeah, 11.
What was it? Is that what?
Yeah.
How long ago did he disappear again?
Yeah.
2 days.
You're
Okay.
right. You're upset
I was
that no
like,
one cares
3
about your
weeks.
son, and they're all focused on this werewolf stuff, but maybe they're, I don't know, related. I'm just throwing that out there.
He
bud.
gets into fresh gales of sobs when he mentions
Oh no! I shouldn't have said a dog ate your son.
his son maybe werewolf.
Is the lap
Dog
dance?
might be his
Is the
son.
lap dance still happening? By the way,
No, she paid to let him go away.
Yeah.
No more lap dance.
I'm in proximity, right?
Yeah. Well, everybody except Johnny Grenades, who is standing outside, just wondering where everybody went.
I wanna get this guy to talk a little easier. Can I roll for stealth to sneak a knuckle bump under his nose while he's sobbing?
Sure.
All right.
Can I cast friends to make
Like
him
that,
That's how they do it. Yeah.
He seems perfectly friendly to me, man.
There's more so.
We just talk to him.
Stand there for a while, look
He
around.
doesn't seem to
They
have any
howl.
problems with us.
So I have the disadvantage, right? Because I'm wearing armor.
So, can you tell us
Right,
where?
Tom?
How close is your house to the
Hold on.
woods?
I'm
Okay.
dealing with what.
Tom, I got the disadvantage with the armor.
Right, so you got to roll 2 dice and pick the lower one.
Yeah, so 10.
Your stealth is 10.
No, it's just that's the number that.
Do you have proficiency in it?
Yes, it's plus 5, and I rolled a 5. So
Okay.
the answer is 10.
Okay.
Good man.
You try to come around. You try to come around from behind him with a nice knuckle bump of coke on your knuckle. You trip over a chair. You fly forward. The cocaine goes everywhere. You fall through the table in front of him.
Jesus.
You make all the noise in the world.
my coke.
A random patron comes as you're pushing yourself to your feet. A random patron comes on and just snorts the cocaine off the ground.
Capitalism.
The man still is kind of crying. He kind of jumps a little bit when this gigantic dragon man crashes in front of him, and he just resumes weeping into his beer.
Okay, I leave.
Timmy,
If I'm
how
out
many?
front, I'm going to keep an eye out for anyone who looks like they have silver jewelry on.
You see a shifty little goblin punker with a mohawk and a leather jacket,
I have
who is saying that he's selling silver wares. Silver weapons, rather.
Okay, I'm going to approach him. Hey, I might be interested in a buy. Would you mind coming around the corner with me?
No, I think I'll do my business right up front here. Would you like to buy a silver sword, perhaps, or silver dagger? You're off to hunt the werewolf?
What's the law enforcement like here?
Oh, it's non-existent, particularly since the werewolves come in.
I'm just going to choke him out.
What's your alignment, Rob?
Yeah, neutral.
Okay.
I'm not going to kill
That's
him.
appropriate.
Just choke him out.
Yeah, that's
Choke him out real quick.
Give him a little chokey choke.
He is... What's your strength?
My strength is 14.
He is unable to resist you.
I just choke him out.
You just choke the shit out of him.
And then I take
He
everything
lapses
he has.
into sweet unconsciousness. He poops a little.
Oh, I'm going to drag him off
Can
to
we
the
go around
side
crawling?
and
No.
kind of bury him in some garbage nicely. And then I'm going to take his stuff.
Go to sleep.
Okay, you take his stuff and you notice that most of it is kind of shitty iron weapons that have been wrapped in aluminum foil.
Is there any silver in there?
No, not at all.
Did he have any money on him?
A little bit.
I knew it. I hate punkers. Especially green ones with chills. What's the Casey Jones line? I hate punkers.
I'm going to keep the bag.
Bald ones with green
Bald
makeup.
ones with green makeup.
Wear masks over ugly faces.
There it is.
Hold on. I'll tell you how much fucking money he had.
Excellent. Well, I'm being productive.
Yeah.
You're being something.
Yeah, you got rid of the...
So just as someone
But in a
found
way,
out from this
you
Probably
guy-
we become just as bad as the monsters.
Okay,
we hunt.
yeah. What?
So just to sum up what we
Is that
found
not
out
the
from the
goal?
crying man was that
That was the
his
goal.
son went missing 2 days ago.
Yep.
He's 11
Mhm.
in the woods.
Yep.
That's
Well, he's
about
playing on the edge of the woods.
playing on the edge of the woods, disappeared, and that's all we
He was
got.
wearing rags, a hat that said Captain Timmy,
He had 17
mostly
copper
naked,
pieces.
And his shoes were
And
boxes.
17 copper pieces. Okay.
glasses.
Ugly.
Ugly
And I'm gonna
dumb
keep
child.
the
Do you
bag.
guys all? Would you guys want to just
They're
go
worthless.
to the spot
They're
where little
Yeah, but they're
Tim
metal,
Tim
right?
disappeared, and see if there's any clues
That was-
there?
yeah,
Trying to
that was
do is
pretty much
figure
where
out
we were
he
heading.
disappeared. That's what I'm trying to find out.
Edge of the woods.
There it is, the woods.
But which edge of the woods? I mean, that's
Near the road.
Okay, cool.
Let's go to
Alright.
the
So
near.
I tell him, I asked the lap dancer to come back. He needs it.
He sniffles and nods a weak approval,
Yeah.
and she resumes grinding on his flaccid penis. His
Yeah.
flaccid, sad, tragedy-stricken penis.
Honestly,
Yes,
that's a
crying.
better gift
At least
for
it's
her.
not Barb.
Yeah.
Tell him to think
She's
about
happy
you
about it.
right
Yeah,
now.
she
I'll
likes
either
it.
find your son or I'll kill whatever
Your son.
harmed him. Or even if it didn't, just in
Okay.
case.
Couple miles from here, right? Maybe disappeared a couple miles from here. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go out.
Yeah.
Let's go check it out.
And I'll either find your son or kill your
Hey,
son.
we'll either find your son or
We'll
kill
see.
your son.
We'll see
I promise you.
how it feels on the day.
Little Timmy would have wanted that.
We'll give him what he wants.
With his newspaper hat with his name misspelled. God bless the stupid motherfucker.
We will burn that hat, I promise you.
We're gonna have to bring that hat back. Like,
You're the one
All
that
right.
named him Little Timmy.
When you guys head outside, Johnny Grenades is standing there wearing clothing that clearly was fitted for a goblin, stretched and breaking in places over his muscular physique, and hefting a large bag.
One testicle is absolutely dripping out of him, out of one of his pant legs. You all see it, but all of you are just going to decide not to mention it.
yeah, I just
Thanks,
walk.
bud.
Just like,
Hey guys,
Nice ball!
Now I have to
Your
draw
Blarney
this.
Stone's
Thank
still
you.
there.
you know it's a lot of effort to shave it twice a day, but
Right, yeah.
yeah.
I appreciate the effort.
It is clear that he has never shaven his balls.
I appreciate the effort. I don't see the effort.
I tell him there's a little boy in the woods disappeared 2 days ago. Might give us a lead. You want to come with us?
Yeah, I'll fuck up a little boy.
Yeah, let's fuck this kid.
Well, you want to fuck up a werewolf instead? Little boy, probably too easy.
You know what?
The
How
little
about
boy could
I'll
be
just
the
fuck up
werewolf.
whoever we come across.
Don't rule it
Stay
out.
behind us then, probably.
I'll stand in
Grenades.
the middle.
In the
The middle's the right place for grenades.
I put
stay in
a
the
lot of
choking
distance between myself and Johnny Grenade.
You kind of want Johnny Grenades in the front, unless you get attacked from the back.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Do you have a beard?
Hmm?
Do you have a beard?
Johnny Grenades? No, he has a like Casper Van Dien. Picture Casper Van Dien wearing a goblin's clothing.
So he's clean shaven and just strikingly handsome.
Yeah.
Is there any way to test the silver to see if it's real? Does anyone have that ability?
It's well, real,
Oh,
not real.
it's
Think
totally
it's
not real.
aluminum.
Sorry.
We already know it's not real?
I don't,
Yeah.
you don't
It's
know
like
what's in
iron
it.
wrapped in aluminum.
I just have a bag on my
What's
shoulder.
in that bag, bub? You didn't have a bag a minute ago.
I gotta. It's.
I am an alchemist.
It's a weird
Or, I'm
response.
sorry. I'm an alchemist.
No, but did he already found out that it's not real?
Your characters do have to ask him about it. But
Sure,
yes,
sure,
Yeah,
okay.
it's just shitty weapons wrapped in aluminum foil.
And I do nothing. I don't want one.
Let's go to this area
Okay.
in the woods.
But can you guys remind me, did he say whether the attacks all happened at night or if any happened during the day?
He did not.
Fuck. Okay.
We do know.
I'm gonna ask somebody. Is there anybody around that I can ask?
There's tons of people.
Okay. I look for somebody who looks not like they might know what they're talking about.
It
like
takes
a
you.
merchant or something.
It takes you a minute. There's a lot of like shitty looking, shifty punks and a bunch of plebes, bunch of blue collar people just trying to hurry home. But then eventually one stops and says, "Yeah, what do you want?"
Werewolf. I'm trying to stop the werewolf attacks.
Oh, sure, yeah.
These attacks, they happen at night, all of them, or any during the day?
I mean, I think most of them are at night, but really it kind of doesn't matter, in Dourwood Forest because it's all magical and shit.
Oh yeah, tell me more.
It's like really dark in there all the time. So I guess if it has to, I guess it's like perpetually night in there. I don't know. I don't go in there.
All right. Did any of these
Shit,
people
we're gonna
die
meet Logan
outside
Paul
the
in there. I
forest?
just know it.
We all in the forest.
Everybody died in the
We could
forest.
kill
You seen
Logan.
We could kill
seen
them.
that
Oh, we can
boy
finally
by
That
the
would
name
be
Timmy?
fun. Killing
Dressed
Logan
in
Paul.
rags.
Nope.
Stupid paper hat.
Nope.
All right.
Anyone new in town? Notable.
I don't fucking know.
Yeah, are you plugged? Well,
fucking.
how big of a town is it? Is it is it small enough that everyone knows each other, or too big for that kind of thing?
It's like it's a little too big for that.
Get the fuck out here! Fuck this guy! Go on, get the fuck out!
Is there like a town crier or somebody who stands outside around, or any guards that I could talk to who might have noticed anybody?
News board?
familiar?
Yeah.
this world equivalent of like a security camera.
Yeah, you find they kind of have to keep their own sort of law in Plebetown because nobody really comes here from Upper Whithouse. They don't care about the poors.
Yeah.
So it's really kind of like a volunteer fire department sort of situation. But you find someone who's kind of more or less a city guard. And he tells you, well, I mean, I'm drunk most nights. But I do remember at least one of the attacks definitely happened at night.
All right.
Which one? Why do you definitely know?
Because
he's kind of the cop.
I was drunk the night before.
Right on.
Because I was off that night. But then the next day I was working and I had a bad fucking headache. And so I remember somebody come rushing out and tell me some wagon full of magic compact discs got hit. And the dude got his face eaten. And it was at night because my head was hurting.
Always the same.
Did they take the discs or did they just leave it all there?
They took some of the discs.
Some of them. Which ones?
Backstreet's back. All right.
All right.
Did they take all the Metallica?
No, they left that. We don't have many Headfield worshippers around.
They don't.
They left. We don't much like gospel music around here.
Understood.
Does he have any silver on him?
No.
Like a ring or something?
No.
Yeah.
These are poor folk, Johnny Grenades.
Is there anywhere where we can get silver? We're trying to stop you from dying. And the other question I've got is it mostly tradespeople who've been attacked, or?
It's mostly tradespeople that use that road.
Okay.
And that one kid.
Are we near the spot where the kid disappeared?
We're still in tune,
Yeah,
right?
you're still in town. So
We're still
Okay.
Toontown.
I want to get in the fight. Let's fuck off to the woods.
That's all I've got.
Yeah.
Say we find this wolf.
Yeah.
Say we kill this wolf.
Yeah.
How many crimes do we get to commit before it equals out, right?
This guy ain't the authority of
If we
that.
stop this guy, if we stop this wolf, can we rob 3 or 4 merchants?
How can one
No.
city guard answer that question?
I mean, I suppose you could take some of the compact discs he stole.
I'm starting to get your angle.
Alright.
Can we head
If he
towards,
stole them.
can we
Yeah.
head towards the
Let's go.
spot where the kid disappeared?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hand the guard a screenplay.
There's nowhere
like
in the
it's a
world
tip.
I'd rather be.
Like, thanks, man, and I just hand him it
Let's go. That kid gets
and
it.
walk away. Like,
Clearly
like
doesn't
he
know how to
doesn't.
read, but he accepts it anyway
Okay,
because
good.
you're a giant, terrifying dragon man.
Yeah.
With cocaine all over your mustache.
You have a mustache.
Oh, I have a mustache. I forgot to draw it in.
Oh, that's
White
great.
as Santa's beard.
It is Movember
That's wonderful.
in the world.
Alright, so how many of us are together? It's you, me,
I think
you,
it's all of us,
and
right?
Everyone.
Okay, so we've all met up again. Alright, I share what we learned with those who weren't in the tavern or whatever.
I mean, we were outside, right? We were all together.
It was all outside. Yeah,
Let's fuck up a wolf.
Okay.
Alright.
We're looking for a little boy too, so let's be careful, be on the lookout for a little boy.
Sure.
That's.
I always have.
Whoa, hey,
Oh,
what's your angle?
I'm a gnome, so
Alright,
it's hard to find a match.
I guess that's an
Oh.
explanation.
It's hard to find a match.
Oh no. Alright.
Let's not unpack it too much.
I got a quick question, buddy.
Does it?
What color's your blood?
Oh, okay. Not about my angle at all.
I've never met a gnome before.
Gnome blood? I never been cut, so I don't know.
Oh,
Maybe you'll find out someday.
Oh. Wow.
sounds like a challenge.
Wow.
Wow.
I have something to look forward to now.
With dreams of watching a gnome bleed dancing through Johnny Grenade's mind, you all approach the entrance, the road, the highway entrance to
Near the
Dourwood
road.
Forest.
What do we see?
I'm always going to be in the front unless physically stopped. That's just how Johnny Grenade's
Sure.
If you're all
gravitates.
fine with that.
I'm not, because there could be a child out there, but I'm gonna just try and...
No,
there's
he's
nothing
the
I can
one.
do.
It's also the opposite.
No, grenades, they're like lions. They don't go after the kids.
It's also tactically the opposite of how grenades are used.
Also, lions do
They're
go
a
after
distance
kids.
weapon from the back of the platoon.
Now, you see, that's where I'm going.
Are we at the spot where the kid
You're
disappeared?
at the where the highway begins cutting through the road, and it's a reasonably well maintained road. The forest is scary as hell.
Can we check about what I know about the forest?
I'll
Like,
tell you guys.
Oh, tell me, yeah.
So I was like, can I do a
Should
perception
try.
check about like what? Like,
Sure, we all will.
Sure.
I'm kind of looking for like signs of this kid.
Yeah. Let me
Sure, we'll
interest
do
let me
that.
interest you all in a little background about
Woohoo.
the place. It's kind of a famous thing. It's kind of like Central Park. Dourwood Forest was part of a national beautification project begun generations ago by Queen Claudia the Ladybird.
Sorry.
Over the decades, it's become a haven for drug dealers, highwaymen, pornography shops with an E, and many of Whithouse's homeless. It's also just lousy with fucking monsters, which is one reason law enforcement doesn't go in there. Queen Ladybird tried to introduce a bunch of exotic animals, and it just got wildly out of hand. Plus, all the magic that was used to create the place was done on contract by the lowest bidder, a wizard named Tommy Woo, whose normal source of income is motivational speaking. So the magic went all shithouse bonkers. Problem is, the main road between Upper and Lower Whithouse, more commonly referred to as Whithouse Town, never got moved. So consequently, any trade or custom has to travel right through Dourwood. King Reagan's personal hero Fletch has set up the Dourwood Highway Patrol, or DIPS, that keeps everything pretty well under control as long as you don't wander off the road. And that's the general knowledge about the forest. If you wander off the road, then there's all kinds of fucking monsters.
Oh, I hate monsters.
And pornography and drug dealers.
Wait, which part of you is a
So,
monster?
Sifling too.
We're not
The all part.
But people do survive in the woods because there's shops set up.
It's a common mistake. We're part
So someone
better than
can
you.
live in the woods.
Yeah, if you're wily enough.
Let me ask you this.
I looked for signs.
Flattery.
Couldn't we burn the forest down?
Now, there's an idea.
All
right.
He's got grenades.
I feel
It's-
like
Do we even
30
need to
or
enter
40
the forest?
grenades.
It's crazy fucking magic, man. You can't.
Alright.
I just rolled a 16 plus 6, so perception. I'm looking for signs of the kid.
Can I also do that?
Sure.
All right. Everyone look around for clues.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll for perception as well.
I'm gonna dip. Because I'm not good at that part.
19.
Stooping is probably hard for you with your hand situation.
4.
Like on all fours looking around.
Am
6.
I aware we've entered the forest?
I got the sights.
Everyone who rolled at least a 12.
Thank you.
I rolled a third of 12.
Good work, Johnny Grenade.
Yep.
We're all real proud of you.
You can do math, but you can't read. Never
They
mind.
used to call me Johnny Fractions.
So who rolled at least a 12?
Yes, I think they did. I couldn't read it.
That's everyone? Okay. You three notice, kind of at the edge of the woods, a little way in, something that looks like a trap door that's been covered with like grass and dead stuff.
Oh, look at that!
I investigate. 11 plus.
Seems like a normal doorless
5,
forest to me.
16.
It doesn't. There's no latch or anything. There's a couple of like scuff marks around the opening, like long,
Can we
relatively
throw?
linear scuff marks.
Can we throw a rock in the middle and see if anything happens? Is that okay with everyone?
Yeah,
All right,
yeah, I
we'll do
like
that.
that. I like that.
Just in case,
To see if there's anybody in there.
or if it falls through or
Okay.
something. Yeah.
So you throw a rock on the top of it, and almost immediately, a couple of sets of like bony, hairy little legs shoot out and snatch at empty air
Oh,
and
no.
come back underneath the trap.
Woo!
I do
Suddenly
cocaine.
A werewolf eviscerates you. Trapdoor spider.
Oof.
That's what I was thinking.
Can we burn the door?
Can we-
What if you threw a grenade in there?
Yeah!
Whoa,
pop
whoa,
that
whoa,
thing,
whoa,
throw
whoa,
a
whoa.
grenade in there.
Explain your tactical thinking.
There's a creature with some legs, and it's snatching at people. Let's blow it up.
Are you suggesting that if we were to drop a grenade,
Use a grenade
into
for
small
violence?
enclosed
That's never occurred to me.
space,
Eh?
It's so crazy it could work.
you might just be onto something?
Jesus, the grenade guy. Something right away.
I do have animal handling. I could.
Or we can handle the animals after we
Stop with
grenade
it.
them.
Oh yeah.
I said blow it up.
Oh yeah.
How many
Alright.
grenades do you have? How precious are they?
I
to the
have,
party?
well, I got a couple of different kinds of grenades. I got 3 of the big ones, the ones that'll work best.
But
in
you
that
also got
situation.
eight flasks of fire.
Yeah, I can make it fire.
Maybe we just toss a fire because the bomb seems like you want to save for the werewolf.
Yeah, they're best for werewolves or school buses. You
Or
know,
like, if we
buildings.
find that kid,
yeah, if we
everyone's
find that
talking
kid.
about.
All right, I'll drop a
God, I
flask
hate
of
him
fire
so much.
down there.
That kid.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you have any other the ratings for that?
Yeah, I think it's 2d4.
What's its
But let's see. I don't know off the top of my head. Oh yeah, it does. Okay, so it catches them on fire.
Yeah, it's like a targeted attack.
Yeah. Oh, that's weird.
Robert, go ahead and I'm going to give you disadvantage for that since you can't see what's in the hole. You're just kind of throwing it in there.
Oh no, if this has to be targeted, then I'll have to use a normal grenade because I'm not targeting.
But couldn't you target the door itself?
You could just open the trap door
And blind throw it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, is that gonna? But does it? It doesn't. It used to start fires. Does it start a fire in this if it doesn't hit its target?
It'll continue to burn.
Okay. Yeah, then that'll work.
All right, roll 2d20 and pick the lowest number.
Look who's talking, Griddle. Fucking
4.
mythical monster.
You mythical monster. Where's your mother?
Yeah. 4.
With my dex at
A
7.
4 fire.
With a
Fire
7.
4.
That looks great, Star.
When you don't really know how
Finally,
to draw this,
violence.
I'm not going to look up a reference. for
Murder,
that.
simulated murder at
Okay,
last.
you hear it
Like a ball
crash
popping out
down
of
there,
of a
and you
pant
hear
leg. I don't
some
really
kind
wanna
of
look that up.
screeching protest and scuttling.
You want
I'm
the
gonna
screech?
close the door and say, "Now we wait for it to stop burning."
And now we wait.
I gotta say, Johnny, I like the cut of your jib.
You know, there's only 2 problems that can't be solved with grenades.
End of sentence. And I have yet to encounter
You
either.
don't know what they are. One of the goals of my order is to discover the only 2 things.
Mankind still seeks the
How do you
things
know
that
there's
a
only
grenade
2?
cannot do.
It's scripture.
I'm gonna posit this spider may have nothing to do with the werewolf we're looking for. Should we stay on task and search for the werewolf?
Well, I assume that thing probably took the kid.
And we threw fire down there?
We get paid
really
for
think
that
it's
guy
a-
was
Find
four.
the kid's skeleton. We'll
I just want to kill the wolf.
We find the kid's burnt corpse. We're good.
Yeah.
Right? We solved it.
We found him and we know what happened to him.
Yeah.
We know who did it.
Turns out he had a playhouse.
He's a real scuttler that way.
I'm half dragon. I could probably just pop my head down there. I probably won't feel any residual flames.
Oh yeah,
Is that accurate?
I don't know, but I'll do it.
There's fire
dragon
resistance.
skin?
He's got fire resistance.
I can.
All right, so
I'd
while
say
you
go
guys
for
are discussing this,
I also have fire resistance.
Oh yeah.
yeah, for being
Yeah, I'm gonna look at him, I'm
demon.
not talking.
as you guys are discussing this, 2 spiders burst up out of the trapdoor
Ah!
to escape the flames that are burning down in there. 2 giant spiders. Success!
Shit.
Now they're on our
There's
turf.
spiders down there.
Ooh.
Looks like another mystery
How big?
solved by grenades.
Large.
We did
Do
it!
you roll D10 for initiative, or is it changed?
Yeah, we're gonna have to do some initiative now because there's 2 giant spiders.
Are they on fire?
That'll
No,
be
they're not on fire, but there's smoke clearly trailing out of their house.
Well, they'll take care of the kid.
They're
D20 or D10?
very upset about that.
20.
I got an 8.
20?
Is it 20? I thought it was a 10.
No, you roll a d20.
D20.
For, yeah, this is
You do? Oh, okay.
5.0.
Third edition.
Where's
roll.
initiative on this sheet?
Wait, what we doing?
Fuck.
Up on the top.
Roll a d20.
Oh, okay, yeah. Thank you.
And then you just add your dex mod, or not anymore?
I don't
There's
think so.
initiative.
It should be right there.
It should be.
Yeah. 11.
Tom, I got but 7.
23.
Carmel says
17.
11.
15.
So you have 2 mad-ass spiders whose house has been set on fire. Marina,
Yes.
you're first.
Alright. I draw my great sword
Mm-hmm.
and I face down the
Great sword?
closest spider.
They're both about 10 feet.
Okay. Let's see. 10 feet away, huh? Alright, so I can make it there, right?
You should be
also
able to,
attack? Okay, cool.
What's your movement speed?
Probably 30.
Probably 30 feet. Yeah, you're probably fine.
Yeah, okay. Sorry. Had to reorient myself.
Okay.
Yeah, 30 feet.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna take a swing at one of these spiders.
Sure.
Ooh! 3 plus. Where's my attack stuff?
With your greatsword, +5.
+5. Okay, 7.
7.
Uh-huh.
Your greatsword swishes harmlessly past the spider.
Great sword sucks.
I'm a rookie.
Yikes.
I'm still a rookie. This is my first beat.
Who gives you a look like you just farted into all 12 of its eyes. You can pretty sure it's rage, but also like mild like offense.
Is it embarrassed for me?
It's a little embarrassed. You feel like you don't really. It's hard to read a spider's expression, but you feel like it's a little embarrassed for you.
I understand.
You look real silly. It's not the best.
No.
It's not the best.
Oh.
Dave.
Question. Is doing a bump of cocaine an action?
No.
Okay, I do a bump of
Free
cocaine.
action.
Yeah.
I'm close to I can get up to it.
Yeah, about 10 feet away.
Can I grab its two closest spider legs and start trying to swing it circularly around?
The proverbial discus.
Is it big? How big is it?
If you will.
Yeah.
It's large.
Is it dog sized?
No, it is not dog sized.
Oh, it's bigger than dog?
Yeah, it's about...
Shit.
It's pretty big.
Like cow size?
Yeah.
Cow
It's like the size of a small car. That's a big size.
That's
okay.
cow size.
I don't know what a car is.
So
and I
different-
refuse to conceptualize.
What's an automobile?
I was gonna do an old technique I learned on the dogs, but
You swung dogs around and killed
I
them?
think it's definitely too big for you to pick up.
okay,
But
okay. So, new plan. Let's see. I think I just want to run as fast as I can with my away and go home. So I want to run as fast as I can with my trident, just in front of me like this, and I want to just jab it in the eyes as hard as I can.
Give the old eye jab.
Yeah. In the whole face area.
okay. I'm gonna need a roll.
Right. How do I roll? Is it strength? What's strength?
Dex if you're throwing.
I'm not. I'm
Oh,
running
sorry.
into it.
Yeah. just
Okay.
Roll and then add your whatever your bonus is for the trident. Are you using one hand or two hands?
Two hands. So
Yeah, there
it's
should be a
versatile.
specific attack bonus.
So it's
for the
1d8.
That'll be
Bloody
damage,
fucking
yeah.
dog.
That's for damage, but I have no
Two
bonus. I have no attack bonus for the trident listed.
It's whatever your strength is. Do you have proficiency with it?
No, I don't think so. Okay, so 19.
I mean that'll hit. Yeah.
Okay.
You need a damage roll.
D8. Which one's a D8? Is this a D8?
It is.
It's like a D6 but with 8 sides.
It was like a diamond.
It's like a D7.
I rolled 6
One less.
for damage.
Exactly.
just count to 8.
Add your strength to it.
Oh, 10.
Okay.
Damn.
You stab the unholy shit out of that spider.
Nice.
It's really angry with you now.
It's coming after you,
It
bro.
does not appreciate that at all.
Yeah, but fuck spiders. You
I
know what I'm
wouldn't have
saying?
beat it up.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have appreciated
Fuck
it.
spiders.
That's right. Here on this stream, spiders get fucked.
Stay tuned to see what else gets fucked.
Do we have HP?
Yeah.
Pig we talked
Where?
about earlier.
Right, but
No, didn't Harry Potter?
I don't
come
have
out in
it.
If you didn't, you'd be passed out and I wouldn't be
This is
answering your
12.
stupid fucking
So
questions.
my HP is 12?
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
We're level
11.
ones.
Yeah,
Yeah,
level
okay.
one, bro.
I'm used to-
You're just starting out. Star.
Sorry.
Sweet. I want to shoot magic missile at it.
Okay.
Damn. Already magic missile.
I think I can shoot it at both of them. If I remember right. Let me double check.
Do you get two
Yeah, is it 2d4 yet? We're only level 1.
missiles? Yeah, I thought
Yeah,
you
you
could
create
level
3
up
glowing
first.
darts of magical force. Each dart is a
3,
creature
wow.
your choice. You can see within range.
I want to hit both of them. Whichever one Dave hit, I want to hit twice, and then the other one hit once.
That's a
3,
4.
6.
So 8.
So
That
wait.
spider is definitely pissed. Now the other one?
Just one, right?
Yeah, you just roll 1, add 1 to it.
1.
Alright, he's not happy, but he's not like super pissed.
Okay.
He's like moderately pissed. Like you can smell its little spider hairs burning,
Oh.
and it kind of gives this look like, what the
Okay.
Like it's the same reaction you would have if you stepped in shit.
Oh, okay. All right, fair enough.
It's the fucking spider's turn!
No.
Spider's injured or just
Oh,
one?
Poppy.
They're both
no.
injured. One of them is pretty injured. One of them got the hell stabbed out of it
With
with a trident.
fork, a giant fork.
And then Star hit it with 2 magic missiles that just about popped its abdomen.
Nice.
Now it's looking real sad.
Sad spider.
It's bleeding. It's spider ichor all over the place. It's squeaking little spider noises that you are certain are swear words in whatever language spiders speak.
Spiderian.
That sounds right.
Arachnonox. Tagalog.
Did you just say spiders speak Tagalog?
Among other things.
All right, the first spider is gonna bite Marina.
Oh no.
Tasty.
It gives Ambloth a look like, I'll deal with you in a second for that shit that you just pulled.
That's right. I like pop my collar.
What's your armor class?
16.
It does not
Yeah.
fucking hit.
Yeah. Fuck
No,
you,
I'm-
spider.
But you've got it in
Its
the house.
stupid spider teeth
I need to let
grind
somebody-
against your chainmail,
Okay.
and it just sits there looking real.
Yeah, it's on there.
She makes a really great pun, but I can't think of it right now. I'll tell you what it was later.
If you bit off more than you could chew,
Yeah.
you say resolutely.
Yes.
Dave, the second spider that you so egregiously wounded is also going to try to bite you
Okay.
right in your dragon's face. What's your armor class?
16.
It hits.
Shit.
It feels little spider teeth sink into your flesh.
Yay.
But they're little.
You baby kitty.
How much damage?
You baby spider.
10 damage.
Oh shit.
Oh, these aren't.
So I'm at
fucking around.
2 health.
Holy Schmidt.
Ow.
We don't have a cleric, do we?
I can lay on hands. That's the closest. And when I do it,
Pass it to
here's
me.
poison. Yeah, it's poison.
Bob Hoskins ever give us
Well,
those potions and stuff? That we
We'll assume that he
negotiated
did. We'll assume that he gave you each one potion of healing.
Okay, that's helpful.
Thank you.
Dave, make a Constitution saving throw.
What does that mean?
It means
Your modifier. Sorry.
roll a d20 and add your Constitution modifier.
Hoskins. Clutch Hoskins.
Modifier is just the.
The plus number.
Yeah. Oh, 2.
Oh, shit.
Would the cocaine kind of like give him a little boost though?
Is the cocaine affecting anything at all? It
Yeah.
should either help or hinder. It
No,
doesn't
it's just
hinder
kind of
either.
there.
Alright.
Dave takes 5 poison damage.
Shit, he's down.
He's dead.
-3.
He's not dead.
He's unconscious.
Fucking dog.
Dead is -10.
Never liked that guy.
You fall to the forest floor unconscious.
I loved it.
He's almost dead, and I haven't even done anything.
No,
Man.
the dinosaur man!
Cocaine's doing nothing.
No. Don't
You
worry,
think
buddy.
the cocaine will keep him lucid a few more
If you
seconds?
die, I'll
Let's
take
just be
your
a lesson,
cocaine.
kids. Cocaine does not save you from giant forest spiders.
Should.
Michael!
The more cocaine.
Alright.
It's Carface's turn.
Carmouth! Carmouth!
Carface's turn.
Carface is my dad, please. Call me Carmouth.
It's my father's name.
Call me Marshall. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and use my jump ability, which allows me to jump up to 50 feet vertically.
Oh,
Okay.
damn.
And
You tell us.
jump up the tallest tree I can find and be at the top of that tree.
Okay.
Well, this whole thing blows over. But I'm also going to use the opportunity to scout and see, like, well, if the spiders are going crazy, is anything else in the area going crazy? Can I see the werewolf over somewhere going, fuck, do I hear spiders? Like, you know what I mean? Scouting from the top of a tree. Look, I got 7 hit points. I can't be directly in the fight.
Maybe indirectly. Alright, so you're looking around.
Oh yeah, I got spells to throw from the tree.
Tree spells.
You see about
No, only 4.
4 miles up the road, you see what looks like a wrecked carriage.
Okay. We got our next location. Oh, do I have time to shout down? Is that a free action?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to shout that technically there's another place we could investigate if we want to flee the fight. Like, We don't have to kill the spiders,
Think
right?
they'll
They're not
chase
on
us. They're angry.
Yeah.
Well, I'm at the top of a tree, so I'm fine.
So fuck y'all.
Fuck y'all.
I do not hear any
All right.
of this.
Well, no, you're insensible.
His cries fall on
You're
stone deaf ears. for you.
Insensible with cocaine and concussion. He dreamt on.
Sleepy.
All right, so one of my slots was expended. That's my turn. Jump is used.
Okay.
What the fuck are monks useful for?
Robert.
Okay, the spider that's just been singed by the magic missile. Is it?
Both of them have been.
Both of them have.
But
been.
there's a lesser.
Yeah,
There's
the
a lesser damage
injured one. Is its skin or armor broken in any way from the impact? Like, is it bleeding at all?
Classic Starship Troopers coming out.
Yeah.
A little burnt. The other one's
Bludgeon.
All right,
The other one is in bad shape.
I'm gonna ride the less injured one.
Sorry.
I'm gonna get up on its back and stretch.
Giddy up,
So I'm gonna roll whatever that's gonna need to be. Let's see.
Dexterity.
Yeah, dexterity. Yeah. 16.
They have assumed that they were afraid. That doesn't change anything about the situation.
I'm just trying to get on the fucker's back.
Okay, you do it.
All right. I am going to. Is there like? So it's like a spider. It's got that like.
About the size of Dave's car.
Yeah, it's got a segmented body. Is
Yeah.
there any way I can wedge an alchemist fire underneath one of the segments of armor?
You can slam it right on its back.
Yeah, I want to try to get it into a crevice, though. Are there any cracks or crevices?
Treat
Treat it like a pog.
You feel like its hair is coarse
Hey,
enough
it's
that
not
you
that
can
kind
kind
of
of
street.
wedge one in there.
All right, I'm going to wedge it in there,
Uh-huh.
and then I'm going to...
It's that
Yeah, I'm going to hit it.
Hammer blow.
All right, roll 2d20. Pick the higher number.
16. 16 is the higher number.
Okay.
What do I add to it?
Dexterity.
That'd be 19.
That shit explodes.
Woo! Wait, the
1d4
spider or the
damage,
bottle?
I believe, right?
Yes.
What's the benefit of the fire? Does it
1.
Does it stay caught on
Yeah,
fire?
it
for any
stays
length
on
of time?
fire. It
Okay.
burns
It'll burn
a
each
D4
round,
each
yeah.
round.
Nice.
Right, the spider shrieks. Claws at its back as it's burning. It smells terrible. It smells like
smells like
it
justice.
smells like a mix between. It smells like somebody shit in a bag of burnt popcorn.
No.
Ew.
That's kind of
Before or after they cooked the popcorn?
Oh no, that's
Just like my master used to make.
after
The order is very important.
your paladin level times 5.
Thanks.
I would say.
All right, that's your turn.
You know,
Cody!
Divine sense, same thing.
Can you draw me? At some
Divine
point?
sense just lets you detect the presence of.
I already
someone.
drew
I
me,
wasn't
but
gonna
feel free
ask.
to ever make
Yeah,
embellishments.
so
This is
evil,
me.
right?
I'm wearing a nice little collar
And
shirt.
it's just on all the time.
The tongue's hanging out.
Check,
Like,
check out my
The decoy Jessica Rabbit.
Oh yeah,
We like to have fun.
We do.
Sure do.
Speak for yourself.
Then why aren't we?
It's equal to, you can use it 1 plus your charisma.
Cool.
All right, Cody.
There are 2 injured spiders. What is the most injured one?
The most injured one is the one that just bit the
This-
hell out of Dave and poisoned him into unconsciousness.
Please kill this
I
spider.
want to kill that spider.
I'm right.
I welcome the attempt.
I'm going to try to with my longbow. I'm going to shoot it with an arrow.
Sure.
It's my longbow.
My longbow.
I wrote a spider.
I'm just saying the words of the game.
Dear diary.
I know.
I use my longbow. My longbow. I play D&D.
James
All right,
still hasn't
let's see what
responded to
happens.
my email.
14.
I'm writing a griffin
Total?
now.
Yeah, total.
It hits.
Oh, delicious. 4.
Total?
Yeah.
The arrow strikes in one of its remaining eyes. Dave
Yeah.
got a lot of them with his
Good
trident.
job.
Woo!
And Spider goes to 3 of its knees, with Robert still on its back. Johnny Grenade still on its back, and it's also
3 out of 8 for me.
Oh, of course, on fire.
Johnny Grenade, find the flaming spider. Act 1.
Do spiders have knees?
Yeah, like
little jointed legs.
Yeah,
They have several knees, right?
yeah,
This
they got
one's
joints.
on 3 of them.
They got 8 legs.
I don't know if you call them
16,
knees, but
right? Oh wait, no, you don't have 2 knees. things for.
They've
I think
segmented.
they do. They have more joints in their legs.
But
than we
like,
do.
Yeah.
they don't have bone.
Well, so would you consider one an ankle and one a knee?
Isn't a knee is a bone?
They got exoskeletons.
like the knee bone.
Right, but the jointed point of the whose turn is it?
If Cody's all done, it's Maggie.
Yeah, I got nothing else.
Yeah.
Derailed everything.
Maggie, what you gonna
Okay, I'm also gonna use my longbow.
That's not McGaggie's
Um,
birthday.
I aim at. We haven't killed any, right? There's still.
do? No. Robert, you had dex to damage for a longbow, right?
No.
No?
No.
You don't?
Not well, unless I don't know. I'm a Pathfinder 3.0 guy. Maybe they
It's just
changed it.
strength.
But
For
it-
melee,
No, it's
right?
strength
It's
mod for
strength
melee
unless
and
you have
dex
weapon
mod
damage.
for range.
But like adding dex.
Wait, no,
out
does
for
Dex
damage.
have to
I
range?
think
If
you
I
do.
just
I think
You do to
It's
range.
long since I've
Well,
Oh,
played
really?
D&D.
Yeah.
Well,
Do you
that's what
add
people
your
are
dex
saying
to
in the
damage?
Slack. I think
Yeah.
you do, because if you
Oh.
do, you probably did
Whoa.
more.
Like
Oh,
how
yeah.
the stronger you are,
Damage
the
for
more
ranged
damage your hit
weapons,
does,
etc.
the
Then it'd
better
be
you are at
6
aiming.
total is what it would be.
Maggie.
Go find that.
But I'm
pad.
going from third.
Oh yeah, you do have Dex. So there we go.
Then yeah, it's 6 damage instead of 4.
Yeah.
Then the spiders did.
Yeah, this one you did.
Spider. The spider is now on 6 knees.
Why isn't that your voice? Why is that not?
We got 3/4 of this guy on his knees. Deliver the killing blow.
Dave, I apologize profusely. You could have grabbed.
You should have known that, Johnny Fraction.
Like what?
You could have grabbed the spider.
I could have. It was
Yeah, it's within your power to grab a creature that is no more than one size larger than you.
good to know. So I
You are-
But
could
instead, you're fucking
So,
dead.
I'll save you when it's my
You can
turn.
sling large
dreams
animals.
about cocaine.
All right, so
What?
Maggie.
You can sling
Oh,
large
yes.
animals.
Okay, so I aim it at the one that's on its 6 knees.
On 6 of its 8 knees.
Yeah, I feel really bad about it, but I do it. Okay. What should I roll for that? That is
D20.
Okay.
I love your character.
Just precious.
12 and then add your longbow. 15?
Babe.
15.
That's a hit.
Ouch, I
Roll
hate
1d8.
It's gonna be. You got it.
1.
And then add 1.
Plus 1. 2.
Ah,
Spider
eat it. Eat the spider.
takes the arrow just bursts through its final remaining eye. The back of its spider head just blows out all over Johnny Grenade's oiled, barely contained within a goblin shirt,
It's time to
abs,
get ball.
and collapses the rest of the way to the
The
ground.
no
Johnny
female has
Grenades
forgot
does
about
like a as it and then he starts. Yeah.
Okay. He's doing that with both hands, yeah? I steal his sack of weapons.
You're 50 feet up in a tree.
That's right. You lucked out this time.
You gnome. You silly gnome. All right, Abe. Elbows.
Really?
It's
Arms.
Elbows' turn.
It's Arms McElbow.
McElbow.
So
There is one spider left.
Is
and
that name
he's-
Irish?
He
So-
looks fine.
So as a part of my action, because I'm gonna beat the fucking life out of it with my elbows. But before that, though, like how much?
I'd say I'm surprised.
Are you human? What are you?
I'm a dwarf.
Okay.
Spot check. Is the spider's dick barbed?
My question though
You
is
feel almost certain it is.
what?
Definitely. Okay.
And
Like
The web comes out, obviously.
if I wanted to do like before I get there, like 4 somersaults. Like what rule are we talking about? here?
Athletics.
Oh yeah, I'm good at it.
Oh, do it.
But like
No. Maybe that's
Acrobatics?
Acrobatics. That's
same
That's
difference.
Dex. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got the same score in both.
Sure.
Elbows thinking.
Are you a monk, technically? What's your class?
Yeah, I'm a monk.
Okay.
So
Handless
what
dwarf
do I do?
You can roll for Dex.
Yes. Star.
Nice.
Yeah, you have 2.
What's the roll?
Wowza.
He's a dwarven monk. with no
22.
hands.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
You do 4 perfect somersaults
Okay.
And this
and land directly in front of the spider. Again, difficult to read the spider's expression, but it looks impressed.
All right, now I attack.
Sure. What are you attacking with? What are you attacking with? Your-
My elbows.
Yeah, your hammer? Or
I have a light hammer, but I realized that my elbows do the same damage.
Nice.
oh, really? Even though you have
It's
proficiency,
just-
so you have
Yeah, it's
elbows.
like I was surprised too. I thought the light hammer would
If
add.
you have no hands, how do you hold the hammer?
With the elbows.
Very carefully.
Practice.
Wait, what's the damage for your hammer?
1d4 plus 2 bludgeoning.
1d4 plus 2 bludgeoning. And then your martial arts is
1d4 plus 2 bludgeoning.
Well, with prayer, anything is possible.
direct the power of prayer.
Right? It's the same.
yeah,
like
it's
so,
1d4,
like my light hammer is
1d4 plus
useless.
2, yeah.
Like I could burn that shit. I don't give a fuck.
How do you remember?
Yeah, burn your hammer. They traditionally metal.
Yeah, like
stone.
unless you have a.
Oh right, that's right. And if you use the unarmed strike or a monk weapon, so you get it with the hammer too,
Yeah,
you get to make
simple.
an additional bonus.
And the
attack.
quarterstaff, right? Can you use
Wait,
the quarterstaff?
so there's an additional bonus attack.
You can make a bonus attack after this, yeah.
Oh.
So I can do 2 attacks.
Uh huh.
Well, my first
Four
attack is
somersaults,
18.
2 attacks.
Well, you can
Plus-
make yeah.
Yeah, just like jump around.
What do you
for the
add
rest of your
on?
turn.
What do you add on attack rolls?
Strength.
You
no
can choose
bad.
when you're doing an unarmed strike. The monk can choose strength or dexterity.
Oh, cool.
That's the thing is I have the same mod.
Then it doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so okay. You hit
It's
it.
20.
You hit it right in the face with your elbow. Right in spider. Right in its. You're pretty sure impressed spider face. So roll the damage there.
1d4.
Nice.
Jesus.
Plus strength.
Plus, yeah.
Or dex, whichever way
so
you want.
6 damage is my first attack.
Damn.
Good job.
There's like a cracking noise.
Nice.
One of its little mandibles goes
cracking.
limp.
Ooh.
And do I
Busted
get
its jaw.
a secondary
You get
attack?
to make a bonus unarmed strike attack.
Going for that.
Bet that was pretty jarring for the spider.
It was pretty jaw ring.
Sorry,
19.
I had to do something.
A hit?
Yeah, I know.
You're fucking that spider up.
I'm
It's
more
waving its
surprised.
little legs.
Plus, I do 5 damage.
The spider's frantically trying to blow its whistle.
I just did 11 damage to a fucking spider with
your
my
elbows.
elbows.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And you said that doing cocaine is a free action, right?
Celebratory bump.
Down the length of the arm. The elbow.
Exactly. So it's like bam, bam, bam.
All right.
Done.
It's Marina's turn again.
Sweet. I'm gonna rush over to Disco Horse.
Oh, actually, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, wait. Yeah, you need to do that, yeah.
Okay, I'm rushing over to Disco Horse and I lay my hands all over him.
Nice.
Can be I'm scared, and those are just words.
You can do as many as you want in your hit pool, but you have to do, I believe, a long rest to regain your hit point pool.
Yeah, I know I have multiple. I have 5 lay on hands uses, but I don't know how many points. And I know it
It's
automatically.
5.
Oh, it's just 5. Okay.
You have a pool of 5 points to use.
Okay. I'm gonna put him back to consciousness and cure the poison, and that's automatic. The poison gets purged. So I'm healing for. What are you at, Dave?
-3.
Okay. Shit. Okay, I'll put you at 1.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
I do a bump of cocaine.
The issue is Dave's still unconscious.
What?
Why?
Because the 5 that you use from your pool cures the poison. It doesn't regain its.
So I'm still at -3.
I know what.
No, you're at 0. It doesn't. This version doesn't count negative damage in that way.
Okay.
So you're at 0.
I know what.
So I didn't do a bump of cocaine.
Not yet.
I'm gonna kneel down next to Dave. I'm gonna run my hand through his hair,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm just making out with him.
Okay, for the record, I only have a mustache. So you're doing it to the mustache.
Right.
Oh, you don't have lips?
No, I'm saying you said I run my hand through his hair. I'm fine with all the other parts. I'm saying-
yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
Dave, you have to make a saving throw right now. Just roll a d20. What'd you get?
A 6.
Okay, that's 1 failure. Now it's the spider's turn.
Oh
I just
no!
want to say, as you're
One of them
making out
is.
with him, I look over and say, maybe that's my problem. Maybe I'm not forward enough. And I sigh again and stare at my claw feet, okay?
The remaining spider.
You're not poisoned enough.
Yeah. Oh, trying to be poisoned. Alright, fine.
The eye of the spider.
Maggie, how tall are you?
Ooh.
You guys heard
I think I'm pretty tall. I'll have to
the
run.
little kid
You're half dragon?
Oh, no more.
who covers the eye of the tiger?
The spider's
It's all
gonna
about Minecraft.
try to web up old Arms McElbows here.
Oh.
Come at me, bro.
I told you, Arms. I told you all this elbowing would lead to no good.
Sorry.
I tried to warn you.
You live by the elbow, you die by the elbow.
What's your armor class, Abe?
Not well. 13.
The webs miss! They pass harmlessly over your shoulders.
Hey! I got
shoulders
those.
that are connected to your freakishly long, deformed arms.
You're lucky.
I'm very lucky, it seems. I'm killing it today, guys.
Yeah, you are, literally.
Yeah, I did kill him.
You
I did
killed it.
murder someone.
Michael.
Oh, what?
It's Carmouth.
There's only one left alive, right?
Correct.
Okay. How high off the ground would you say his head is? Like, based on how big he is?
10 feet. Well, no, wait. Let's say 8 feet.
Still no good. Alright. Alright. And is this the one that's had some of his legs rendered useless, or that one's dead already, right?
That one's dead already. This one
Oh boy.
This one has a noticeable hitch in its 8-legged step.
Get along? Alright. Is there any leg that seems... Well, can I tell which leg is injured, or is it impossible to tell because he's just limping?
He's limping on like 4 of them.
Alright, then I'll pick it random. I'm going to do Mold Earth, which gives me a 5x5 cube of earth that I can shift into any shape. And I'll take the ground from right under its foot and, like, try to, ensconce it.
Okay.
And
Mold
also
Earth
I
and
roll
Scully.
You win the ensconce award of the night for being the first person to use the word ensconce.
Great.
Very good.
What's the name of that spell?
It's a cantrip called Mold Earth.
Mold Earth, okay.
I hope it doesn't just produce mold on the earth.
It's just a shitty moldy
I was
earth.
thinking it was like mold earth, like hot spiced earth.
Oh no!
Oh, mold? Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's all I got. Unless, is there any water? Are there any bodies of water? Ponds, puddles?
No.
It's a dry day in the forest. Then all I got is mold earth. Nothing else will do nothing.
Okay.
Okay. What do I roll something? What happens?
No, it just happens.
Yes!
The ground beneath the spider's feet kind of starts to get real shitty, and you look at it like, Jesus! It doesn't, you can tell that its tiny brain does not begin to understand what's going on.
Just trying to look like I'm
All it
contributing.
knows is that its hole is on fire.
As usual.
Its friend is dead.
This poor spider, we burned his house down, we killed his friend.
Fuck
Johnny
yeah.
Grenades!
That's right.
Well, this is a tough one. Spider's still conscious.
It's hard to
right?
know what to do in this situation.
Still going? Spider's still spidering?
He's
Does it have a
trying.
mouth?
I don't see
Half
an angle.
mouth.
Oh, it's got a mouth.
Is that one of the
It's got a little broken jaw.
Okay, so Tom, the movement I'm going to do. Okay, let's say this is the spider.
Yep.
Johnny Grenades is going to do like a step, push off of the spider's body with his leg, and then as he comes flying past the head, grab the spider by the head, shove an alchemist fire in his mouth, and then roll away. That's the move.
You get a dexterity roll.
Damn.
That's the
You
move.
really like Starship Troopers.
13.
It is a really fun
Is that
movie.
the total?
Mm-hmm.
We just did a podcast on it. Yeah.
Have to check it out.
That's one of my favorite
Yes.
movies.
All right.
Who's that shitty guy?
You fucked that right up.
Oh, shit.
You kind of slip. Your
Which
hand
part?
goes into the spider's mouth.
But with the grenade on it.
That's, well,
But you're gonna lose your hand and be like our friend over here.
it kind of misses.
I thought it was alchemist fire.
And, like,
It's a grenade.
I like
brushes
to
right
think
through
you're
it. Gets an attack
secretly
on
helping.
Okay.
Another member of the party will lose their hands. So you can
It's camaraderie.
Fail in a way that makes that make sense. You just fuck right up and land harmlessly on the ground in front of the spider. You're now prone.
Prone to what? Oh.
Friends!
Oh.
Violent outburst.
I've lured the spider into a false sense of security.
Like a grenade of emotion.
It's Cody's turn.
Damn. Oh, damn. I'm gonna put his hands in it.
Well, no, that didn't happen.
No?
He just missed completely and landed on his
All right.
face in front of the spider. Now he's laying on the ground.
I want to shoot him dead.
Okay. Johnny Grenades?
What?
No. I'm going to shoot the spider dead.
I like how quickly you accepted that time. You're like, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
for it.
Sure, yeah, kill
Murder
it.
each other.
You don't need to roll. He's dead.
Total?
Yeah.
Do you have a tail?
Yeah. I sometimes hide it of shame, but
It's a miss!
Yeah, it
Love
is.
you for you.
Yeah, it's a miss.
Oh yeah, that's a deep dark well.
That's
I
a
don't
bad
want to
miss.
right
That's a
now.
bad miss.
That's a bad miss.
Alrighty.
Maggie, it's your turn.
Yes.
What's your character's name? I'm sorry. Grendel?
Yeah.
Oh, Grendel.
Grendel. I'm a folk hero.
I wouldn't remember me.
You
in
probably
some
remember me from the time I took out a wanted ad in the paper. No one responded, and they wrote a whole article about it. Anyways.
I just took out a classified to say that I'm sad.
My emotions went viral.
Alright, so I'm using my longbow. I'm gonna aim at the dangling jaw.
Sure.
Dang.
Alright,
The old double
14.
That's a hit. Roll for damage.
Ready. No.
10.
6.
6. And go ahead and throw me a little D1 there. A D4.
That is that one?
Yeah.
Oh,
No, that's a 6.
nope.
Did a triangle.
Ah.
Alright.
Damn triangle.
The old three-sided square.
The spider is clearly in great pain. It wails in spideries as your arrow strikes its already broken jaw, causing it even more duress than what would normally happen. And that's what happens. Little spider,
Should feel better.
gross
about
spider blood kind of squirts out of it. Looks like very unappetizing jelly.
Oh.
It looks like curdled cream.
So like all jelly.
Hey.
Hot take. I don't like jelly.
Curdled cream?
Sure. Hey,
Necklace.
arms.
There's one more spider
There is one remaining spider.
that needs a
He needs killing, I'm not gonna lie.
yeah, he needs just a fistful of elbows.
This is so great.
But he ain't a werewolf. Really? Like we lost our
But
focus.
I want to do something because like monks are super uninteresting in this. I realize.
I don't know, you just did some
No, I
bad.
don't know.
It's
It's
just
It's
interesting
like a
shit.
damage
It's a
dealer.
double.
That's fine. I just
Yeah.
want to do something.
Complex conceptually.
I'll think about it. For right now, though, I'm gonna beat the shit out of the spider with my elbow.
I
That's a
see.
fine.
You just don't want to be the guy who says that every time.
Right? Yeah, exactly. But I have nothing, so here we go.
I feel like when you chose a character who has stumps,
What'd you roll?
you were
can't do much against
symbolically saying, I don't
What
need
is
to
going
do complex
on?
interaction with this.
All right.
19.
You punched the shit out of that spider. Let's see how much damage you
I
do.
knew I should have traded you.
Ours McElbows
right
is
color.
pulling his weight.
He's a tank.
5 damage.
You come down with an elbow. Let me tell you, friend. Your bonus attack is not even going to be necessary. You come down with an elbow so ferocious, connects with the side of the spider's weird face that's already kind of half droopy, and it just explodes.
Oh,
He
shit.
blew up its face.
As it explodes, I go, oh boy!
Elbows!
One dead-ass spider.
You're
You win!
Yay!
The spider's undefeated.
Oh boy!
Let's open up that
Why did I do that?
Thanks for playing elbows!
It looks like you brought a spider to an elbow fight.
It's like you got a spider's face too.
I'm gonna grab the other spider's penis. And I'm gonna put both of the barbed spider penises in the bag of weapons.
Dude, put a chain between them fucking
are
nutshots,
the-
dude.
as a wizard-
Spider dick
As a
nutshots.
wizard, do I find the,
Okay, all right, everyone.
as a wizard, do I find like the fangs of the spiders useful at all?
Not particularly.
Okay, no, cool.
Good check. You never know. You never know.
Dave is still unconscious.
Well, I'm up a tree. Would he?
If I do medicine again, will it wake him up?
No.
Okay.
Well, I'm
He needs
up.
potion,
He needs,
right?
he needs a potion.
I spend me time
Can
climbing
we
down the
take the
tree.
potion that he got
Yeah.
from the guy off of him and pour it on him?
Sure.
Let's do that.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's not waste our
Let's
own.
use his potion.
Let's use his potion
I
on him.
mean, we could try waking him up with a grenade.
Dave, I'm gonna make
Back
that we already had the talk, but you were unconscious. I'm just gonna assume we had the talk, so you know about the potential. You know that I would like to ride you at some point, like a stallion.
Again, I think.
Does this help him in any way? Does
I do that. Why is that so
Dave.
hard for me to just do?
I'm just putting in my notes. Wants to ride me
yeah.
like a stallion.
I'll get an exhaust.
By the end of this, I will have ridden all of you like a stallion.
I think that would kill
Classic
me.
D&D.
I'm a gnome.
You're like 3 foot.
Yeah.
Okay.
They roll 2d4 and add 2 to it.
2d4 and add 2 to it. What's a d4? Is this a
Little
d4?
triangle.
Pyramid.
Yeah. And add 2.
Unleash the power of the pyramid.
8.
So much health you ate back.
Yay!
While they're doing this, I'm climbing down so I can rejoin them.
You know, and open up that door.
I do
Hurry!
cocaine.
Investigate.
Is the fire still going?
No, you, Cody, what's your character's name?
Morthos.
Morthos opens up the trapdoor, a whole lot of smoke comes out.
Sure.
But the fire appears to be out.
Grenade
You
ghosts.
can look down inside and you see what looks like about, I don't know, like a 20 by 20 little chamber down there, just covered in mostly singed webbing.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of bones.
Is it a clear,
Bones.
like, square, like rectangular prism shape, or is it like the spiders dug it out of the earth?
It's a clear shape.
So
Yeah, I don't
maybe it's
think
a
the spiders
dungeon
made a
entrance.
door.
Could be a dungeon entrance.
Yeah, I'm going inside instead of just glancing in.
I'm going inside after other people go inside.
Sure.
I shout down, do any of those bones look like kid bones?
Oh,
They sure don't look like elbows.
One of them totally looks like kid bones.
could be gnome bones.
Oh, good, we
Wearing,
found the
wearing
kid.
backwards rags and a little sailor hat.
Oh, okay. You got it. I crumple up like a little puppet, and I go, "Hey, little Tim, how you doing? Oh, I look pretty bad, you know."
You know what? We should bring
It's a living.
we should bring his dad back a rib. I think
A
he'd really
rib.
appreciate that.
Well, at least
Yeah.
I take the little Tim hat and I care for it to return to the
Okay,
town.
dibs on the bones.
I'm gonna put the bones.
Yeah,
of course,
yeah,
Dave.
just
You and I
do
have a
it.
bone fight.
Hold
Oh, there's plenty of little boy bones.
I'm
to go
assuming
around.
that the little boy was probably already dead
Yeah,
because there was
it's
no
already-
screaming when you threw the fire
Yeah,
in there.
yeah,
And
right.
those fucking spiders.
Oh, yeah,
No.
Yeah,
He's been dead a long time.
Yeah,
Oh,
bones.
yeah.
Yeah, the spiders ate that boy.
But the werewolf could be someone who has like an underground lair around here.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So wait, how are we gonna
I just
divvy
want to
up?
see that hat
Yeah.
gets.
How are
finds
you
its
gonna
way
divvy
home.
up the
I
reward
promise it will.
that is the bones?
We
I
got- we
want
avenged
the lower
him.
half of that kid.
Okay, yeah, I'm okay with that.
You say that so often these days.
It's my catchphrase.
Hand block?
So I got
Hey,
the skull.
hey
You
everyone!
realize.
I want the lower half of that kid.
Yeah, I've got his lower half.
And block.
Tom, I put the lower half of the kid in my bag.
I have the top half of the kid.
What's
Does anybody
your-
want part of this kid?
What's your line?
Kid's
Number-
top half, huh?
I'm good on the parts of the kid.
What?
Neutral.
I just like bones.
You seem more
I got,
chaotic and evil to
my
me.
goal-
I don't
one of my-
buy you as a true neutral with taking the
like-
bones of a desecrated corpse.
One of
See,
my
I have a purpose
well,
for it.
one of my goals is
The first name is
to get more
Detective.
bones. This is also part of my backstory about I have misunderstood the value of bones.
All right.
It's
Don't
all
we
in,
all?
it's
So
all,
there
it's
was a
all
bunch of. You're like, I did a lot of legwork with this bone stuff. This
Yeah.
is not coming out of left field.
I did my due diligence with the bones. Trust me.
That's the thing with bones. They were in you the entire time.
And they want out.
Really, they were-
Your bones want out.
Do we see anything else in the?
yeah.
Yeah, I want to investigate that
There
hole.
appears to be a
Yeah.
passageway on the far wall.
It's a whole chamber and shit.
Sounds like a job for grenades.
I'd like to bring up that from the top of the tree I saw a
Yeah.
wrecked wagon also,
Yeah.
which might be worth
Should we
investigation.
do that first?
How far?
We're already here. I mean,
He said
we
4
can check
miles
and
away,
see.
which
Ooh.
means my peepers are quite powerful.
Yeah.
Nice.
Your peepers?
I say,
Yeah, you know, my testicles.
I would say let's go back to that wagon after
Just
we
they take all
investigate
over
this
Star.
tunnel.
Because you're always peeping at them. Sorry, what'd you say,
I
Star?
was saying after after we investigate the tunnel, maybe head back to that.
Well, scattered among the bones in the room, you find 60 gold pieces.
Okay. We split that evenly, or is the party?
However
Well,
many
they
you
took
decide.
the bones. I'm just gonna say maybe we take the money. If
10
we
gold
have the
pieces
bone.
each
Yeah,
to whoever
10
didn't
gold.
take the bone.
Yeah.
Whoa. You guys have the right to take bones.
I'm okay with that.
I
need
waive
money.
all.
Yeah.
I've sworn off money. Oh,
I'll take your money.
Okay, so you two don't take, and
I'll
there's
take
10
your
for
money.
everyone.
Cool.
Well, that still just leaves 10 each
Yeah,
for the
well,
people who didn't
it's-
take, yeah.
Tom, where
Take
is
it.
the
Oh,
gold
shit.
pieces on this?
You get 10.
Because I know I'm
In the
Take your
bottom,
10.
in the middle.
under my breath, like
need to buy
I
grenades.
mutter capitalist pigs.
There should be a currency section in the little equipment box there. Okay, so what are you guys doing?
So there's a hole.
Split up the money.
Through the path?
Yeah, I want to go through
Yeah.
Is
that.
the
How
hole
big is
well
it?
lit?
Go in the hole.
No.
Is there anything around that we could like make a
I have
makeshift
a
torch?
I got
I
have
have a torch.
Yeah,
I also
I'll
have
go
dark
down there.
vision.
I got a torch.
Oh, I have torches, yeah.
All right, everybody's got a fucking torch.
Yep.
I also have. How big is it?
So,
How big is? I have oil of slipperiness.
That
Yes.
could be fun.
the corridor?
Yeah. Can I slip on through? Can I?
It's a 10 by 10 corridor. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I don't need
You
to
don't need the
move
slippery
myself.
function.
You're just greasing yourself up. We just walk by.
I don't need to.
You can apply the
Light the
oil.
Oh no, I'm waiting for a special.
Hand you the
occasion.
I
flag
love
of
that you
Tom.
bought that, Dave.
You got any grease?
I have
Are we
a
all
loot.
going down the
Into
hallway?
the wall.
Now I'm going to investigate the wagon.
Oh.
You're gonna go. You're gonna go.
Is it
4 miles
away?
into the forest by yourself.
Bye.
And then back. And then back. I'll catch you.
Don't worry, Johnny Grenades will come with you.
All right.
I think
Alright.
I'm safer not in the
Less
spider
chance
lair
of us getting
than in
blown
the
up.
spider lair.
Spider lairs are perfectly safe if you have grenades.
And if you kill the spiders,
That's less necessary.
spiders are dead.
No. If I'm the only one, I'll keep with the group for
Marcos,
safety.
can I ask you, did you actually eat a wand? Is that why your throat's so
I have,
sore?
and I do, and I like it.
Just curious.
Have you ever tried?
Yeah, I won't
Gets
know.
you real high.
Never tried it.
Apparently.
You say just magical wands?
Yes, you crush it up, just put her on some stuff.
People would use magic just for drugs. Like, if it
that
was
would be the
hidden, it
only
would just
thing,
be
yeah.
They
drugs.
do. It's in this world.
Magic cocaine.
It's magic cocaine.
Magic cocaine.
Only it's spelled different.
That's
Yeah. This mention of drugs
Cocaine.
makes me do cocaine.
Is it
All the drug talk makes me want drugs
Is it
again.
acute and cocaine?
Mm-hmm. And like a couple extra vowels that don't make sense.
Cocaine.
All right.
Michael Klein.
So you guys are going off to the
Cocaine.
forest.
I don't think so. I didn't want to go if I'm the only one going. Would you go?
Yeah, I'll go with you.
All right. we're
I
going
go
to the
with
wagon.
you.
You, me, and
Alright.
a bunch of grenades.
And some elbows.
We'll do some quick recon and then we'll catch up. So just don't don't crush it and like advance through 30 rooms in 10 minutes.
Don't do good.
Don't do too good.
I mean, it's 4 miles. It's
Yeah.
gonna take you a
So
while.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
It's the three of us, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you
I
guys
like
are
this.
gonna die.
You know, Arms McElbows.
Why would
I
it be
bet a lot of
safe
people-
for in the dungeon of monsters?
Because we
than on
killed
the
all the
4
surface?
miles
monsters.
away with
We're
only
monster
3
hunting.
people?
If you
And it
don't
wasn't-
run into any more monsters
and
in
it
this
was-
underground pit, I'll
and
be
it-
surprised.
And it wasn't a trap door.
Magical forest.
It wasn't like a spider made den. It was it was.
But
like
he
a,
put the broken carriage there for a reason. I want to know what the fucking story hook is.
Door.
You put the trap door there.
I know, so I'm
too.
splitting up so we can hear both.
Sure.
Is that not how D&D
Yeah,
goes?
that's fine.
All right.
What's
All right,
D&D?
All right. You guys are walking along the road, I assume.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right. So you guys are walking.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
You know, Arms McElbows.
Yeah.
I bet a lot of people have told you could never be a great grenadesman. But I got a
They have.
feeling with some training, you could be one of the best.
Thank you for saying that. I'm
I
going to
just
call
keep
you my
on the
best
lookout for
friend now.
monsters.
That's fine with me.
What's your passive perception, Michael?
10.
Okay. All right. Other half of the party. You guys are going into the hallway in the spider lair.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yes.
Venturing
Yeah.
grenadeless into the dungeon.
Our music is produced by Chris Corlew. You can follow him on Twitter at @thecorlew, CORLEW, and find more music at shipwreckedsailor.bandcamp.com. Our artwork is produced by Justin Brown. You can follow him on Twitter at @JustinTBrown, and find more of his artwork at artnessbyjustinbrown.com and justinbrown.info. Hey everyone, this podcast is part of Story Mode, the podcast network of Gamefully Unemployed. You can support us and gain access to other great exclusive podcasts at patreon.com/gamefullyunemployed. That's patreon.com/GAMEFULLY unemployed, which is spelled like it sounds.